What in God's name is going on in here?
52.
All right, guys, we're doing it, man. We're doing this episode 35. We're going, man. Keep it going, man. This is already our 35,
Hey,
man.
I'm drawing a blank.
Cranking them out.
So I couldn't. There's not. Well, I know probably Trent probably has that. Our number 35 probably has in mind, but I didn't have a. There wasn't
one.
There wasn't a sports guy I couldn't come up with. There wasn't a jersey number I could come up with. So what I did was I pulled up 35 years ago, 1987. I pulled up some facts from 1987.
All right.
That was the year that Reagan said that famous quote about knocking down that Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
He
Tear down this wall.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was that in 87. It was also the gas price was 80. I think it was 80 something cents a gallon in 87.
Now it's
35 years ago.
Cruise, man, cruising.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll pull it up. But yeah, man. Episode 35, man. The Thanksgiving episode, man. We got the Charlie Brown special up here, the Charlie Brown platter.
Looks good, man.
Dude, they had the bread, they had the peanuts. Yeah. I mean the popcorn, the pretzels, and the jelly beans.
Except for the black jelly beans.
You throw those out. You put those in the trash. Yeah.
But
that was for the slingshot. The black jelly beans are for the slingshot.
The thing about the reason I picked that up is because I was well. By the way, another thing too. A side note. Sorry, Vinny, but we got a guest tonight.
Yeah, man.
Vinny, man. My boy Vinny, man. He's
What's up, man? What's up?
He's here.
Yeah, hanging out with us. We're gonna talk a little Thanksgiving, talk a little cartoons, and me and Vinny were kind of shooting the shit the other night after he had put some work in, and here at the watering hole, and we were talking about cartoons, man, like Charlie Brown, like the Garfield special, all those things. You used to look forward to seeing those shows, like coming out, like, man, it's Thanksgiving. We're gonna see Charlie Brown. We're gonna see Garfield special. But now they took all that special shit away, and now you can just go to fucking Hulu and watch it, or
whatever
streaming.
Tune in at 7:30.
Yeah,
or
you had to be
whatever
ready.
Time that was.
If you weren't
to
there,
get ready.
Yeah, you miss it.
7:30
Or tape
ABC.
Yeah,
or tape it.
yeah,
CBS.
And see, even that was new. When
recording. Yeah,
Get them lines going through
those
it.
lines, buffer,
tracking.
not
Tracking.
buffering.
Yeah.
See, I even have my terminology messed up. It's tracking. Tracking.
But yeah, we were talking about the other night. We were just talking about how I used to look forward to seeing like the Great Pumpkin, the Halloween special.
Yeah.
And now it's like it's just it's streaming all the time, and it's just like it takes away from the special shit. Dude, just like the Christmas Story, that shit's on. I think it's on Hulu. I think it's Hulu. I think it's where it's just it's on there all the time. It takes away from that, man.
It does take away because you waited for that time.
Yeah.
Hey, when is Rudolph going to come on this year?
Yeah.
Right? And
And now you don't. You have to wait.
You
no
grab
more.
the couch pillow,
Next
sit in front of the TV, and then you're there.
Well, you know what happens is now that we can watch it anytime, we don't watch
You don't watch it
at all.
right. You don't care about it. You don't. It kind of falls to the
Hey,
wayside.
did you see the new Christmas Story?
No, I know it's out already. I'm watching it, but what took precedence over that as I started, and we'll get into this probably next week because I want you guys to check it out. You guys will like it. I got into this new special, Chippendales, the origin of the origin story of Chippendales.
I saw the previews,
dude.
Yeah, I know what
I
you're
watch
talking
it. You'll
about.
like it. You'll love it because it's not about. It's like 5%. Talking about the cocks swinging around, but
All right.
most of it's like the business part, like how the guy got started. It was an Indian fella.
Yeah,
and his name is was it Steve, right? Steve. And he worked at a gas station, and then from there he was like a top employee. He had like great ideas. He's the kind of the guy that started at the gas station where you fill up 10 times and the 11th one was on them. He started like all those little slogan things, like
gimmicks.
He was gimmicks. He had a good business sense. So he told his boss told him, he's like, hey man, I'm gonna give you a raise. I'm gonna promote you. You can be the GM of so many stores. He's like, no. I want to go into business for myself. And he asked him, what are you gonna do? He goes, backgammon. He goes, I'm gonna do backgammon. I'm gonna buy a club. And I'm gonna do backgammon with a fancy bar, fancy couches, a nice place. So he starts the backgammon thing, and fucking nobody's coming, dude. Nobody's coming to his backgammon. It's a nice place. It's in Hollywood, nice place, nice building. He does that for a while, and then a guy that he meets there in the backgammon place tells him, let's go out with this chick, and they go out and they go to a gay bar, and he sees that there's a gay gentleman dancing. Like they bring him down from the ceiling. And all these dudes are going nuts and shit. And he's like, dude, that's what we're missing. We don't have a place for females to go. We have strip clubs on every block in LA, but there's nothing for the ladies, So he created Chippendales, man. And at first it was very clunky. The guys were shitty. They couldn't dance. It was shitty. And so a fucking Emmy award-winning choreographer walks in there and says, hey, man, this is a joke, man. If you had me here, I could make your dancers fucking pop, dude. Like, so hires him. It goes into it. So that's where I'm at the point. But you guys got to check the shit out. Chippendales, it's the shit, dude. It gives it a lot of
Netflix.
backstory.
Netflix.
What was it? Hulu?
Hulu.
Okay.
Check it
That
out,
was
dude.
my
It's fucking-
calling before professional wrestling, but
Chippendales?
yeah,
Should've done it,
but,
dude.
You know,
Should've
got
done
into
it.
wrestling.
Dude, you could have came on the bike and shit,
Yeah,
balls
dude.
out and
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
balls
Yeah,
on the tank, on the gas tank,
on
like
the
that,
gas tank,
like
bro,
that,
on the
like that,
gas tank.
like that. Had him out there
How does
but-
that work, man? I
stripping.
mean, the Chippendales deal. It's like a regular strip club, just for the women. They don't.
So
I mean, how do you keep from?
popping out.
It's
Yeah.
more okay. I could be wrong, but I think the Chippendales thing is more of like a show and less of like a stripping thing, right?
So yeah, initially it was kind of risque at the first. Like it was kind of it was kind of cut loose. It's like the Wild West at first.
Yeah.
But then he kind of wrangled it in, and now now I don't know where it's at now, but at this point now in this present time, it's very like showman. It's very
Is
like
that Vegas?
it's like a Vegas thing, yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
was it Vegas where it started?
They started in L.A. I believe he
LA.
started on I forget where he said exactly where the location was, but it's a small place in L.A. It was a small building, but it was a nice place. I mean, he built it. I mean, the thing that was interesting, like I said, they showed from the business aspect. This guy, this Indian fella, Steve, he started this place, and at first he was there and he would run the door. He cleaned up the place afterwards. Like he didn't have anybody. Only staff he had was the guy that was a choreographer. Other than that, he did everything. He didn't spend money on anything. But as it got bigger, he had to start he got an accountant, and it shows all that how he met these accountant and all that shit. It's a great thus far. It's a great story. I love the vibe of it. It's very has that 70s 80s vibe. to it.
Has that
Vinny, you would
retro
think
vibe.
Vinny, yeah,
Yeah.
Vinny would you guys would dig it, and Trent too. But I'm saying, but like
He's a good
these guys-
actor too.
Oh,
Funny-
yeah.
funny
What's his
guy.
name? How do you
Funny guy.
pronounce his name?
I can't pronounce his name.
I'm an
but I mean,
idiot, so I'm a dumbass, so I can't
he's a
pronounce
comedian.
it.
He's a funny guy.
He's great,
too.
dude. He was you ever seen Silicon Valley?
Yep.
Dude, that's a great show, dude. So on HBO.
yeah.
So I got a good story for you
Hilarious.
guys.
Go for it.
So the actor, the Indian actor, we were at a club in L.A. It's called Jumbo's Clown Room.
Nice.
What it is it's a it's a bikini bar,
Nice.
right on Hollywood. So me and my guys are in there. We're hanging out. Jumbo's Clown Room. A lot of celebrities go in there. We go in there and hang out. And dude bumps into me and knocks the beer out of my hand.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like I look at him and he looks at me. I'm wearing, my get up, my cut and everything. And he just goes, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I apologize." And I looked at him and he looked familiar. And I was like, "Oh man, you're cool. You're cool." He's like, "Let me get you a beer." And I was like, it's all good. But like he looked really familiar. And then later when I got home and we watched a lot of TV and stuff. And I was like, "Hey, that's the dude who knocked the beer out of my hand." And it's just weird.
That's a
Yeah.
famous spill, man. That's a
Is that-
famous
is that
spill.
guy?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah, same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
It's Kumal Nanjiani.
Yeah, there
Kumal
you go.
Nanjiani.
Yeah, he did a show. I think it was called Franklin and Bash. With
With Slater. I mean, not Zach Morris.
Morris.
Yes, Zach Morris. Yeah.
What's his name?
They were like lawyers and shit, right?
Mark Paul Goslin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gosler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that. It was
Yeah,
like a
that's
comedy.
Zach.
Yeah,
That's
Zach
Zach, yeah.
Morris. Yeah, Zach Morris. He had
It was
fucking-
about that period of time.
Zach had great hair, man. That fucking bastard.
This guy's also one of the guys, one of the hero guys in that Eternals movie.
Is that
too.
why he got thick? Because he got
Yeah.
He got
He got jacked for that
yoked up,
role.
man. He
Yeah.
got yoked. Yeah, he got yoked, man. Because
Yeah.
he was like thin, then he just blew up, man. He got swole up, man.
Mhm.
It was But anyway, that's a Chippendales. Check it out, man. It's a great thing. One of his buddies that was there, that was with him starting the Chippendales. He's like, "Dude, Chippendales, what are you talking about?" He's like, "No, dude, it's Chippendales is like the guys that started like cabinetry. I can't even say the fucking word, cabinets. There were guys that made cabinets back in the 1800s. It had a story to it, and he was a smart guy, genius guy, man. When he worked at the gas station, his boss asked him, "How much money do you have saved up?" He goes, "Man, I got $44,000. This is back in the 80s or 70s. He goes, "I got $44,000 saved up." He's like, "How do you have so much money saved up?" He goes, "Because I walk to work. I don't have a car. My apartment's small. I don't spend money on anything." He goes, "And I eat the sandwiches from the sandwiches.
I heard
With
that.
the
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I eat the sandwiches." He goes, "I eat the expired sandwiches from the gas station here where I work at." He goes, "So instead of throwing them out, I eat them." So he goes, I save every nickel." He goes, "So I got money saved to start my own business." And that shit is cool to me, to see the fucking hunger to be.
The drive.
And and the thing is, he's a foreign cat. He wasn't from here. He and that's what irritates me about folks from here that say you can't make it. Dude, you can make it. Do you fucking focus your shit, man? You can do just fucking anything out here. I'm not trying to be Tony Robbins over here. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can put your mind to it. Do the shit,
That guy
man.
has a big head.
You know what he
Big head,
needed?
big
You know what
mouth.
he
Robbins
needed on
has
the
a big
sandwiches
head.
that he was eating?
Yeah.
You know what he needed on the
Really
sandwiches that he eating, right?
What's
He
that?
needed some of this hot sauce that we have right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
52
did.
hot sauce. Hey,
Yes.
52 hot sauce.
Brandon G Bomb, man. I appreciate you,
52.
Brandon. Yeah, body Ventura fell down. The body fell. Yeah, we got the hot sauce, man. The 52 hot sauce came in, man. We're gonna be giving these away on Instagram and stuff. We're gonna do little giveaways and stuff. But Brandon G Bomb came with our 52 hot sauce. Can you describe the ruckus, our hot sauce? And follow Brandon, man. He's bomb _ sauce _ company. Follow his he makes hot sauce, man. He's a great guy, man. I appreciate you, man. It means a lot to us, man. We're nobody, man. We're trying to come up and do this thing, man. And I appreciate people who support us, and it means the world to us, man. So
I could
that
probably
is
make
awesome.
some Zuko bomb hot sauce.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But you don't fuck with hot shit, right?
No, I don't. Doesn't
fuck
mean,
with it?
you know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
everybody else does, right?
Yeah,
So
just
I do.
make
I
it.
do.
Just
Yeah.
make
still
it.
brand it.
Just mix some stuff up.
What's the hottest thing you? What is the hottest thing you like? Hot Cheetos, something like that. Fuck
Man, I
with
don't even mess with hot Cheetos.
that? God damn.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. That's the shit, man.
No, yeah,
Best part's
the
the
shit.
you know.
That's when.
Licking the
Never
finger's
mind.
best part.
I'll keep
Hey,
my.
this guy eats when we get the wings. He gets the wings that
Eat through the.
that they eat through the styrofoam.
Yeah, right. The heat, man. The heat.
That's like when you use restroom and your booty hole freaking hits the water and it sizzles like it
That's the
just
shit, man. That's the good stuff.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
the good stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Hurts.
For me, it's the endorphins, man. It gives off the endorphins, and I fucking get off on that.
Yeah, but
heat.
that really hot food, it hurts twice.
Yeah, it does.
This this hologram label is
It's money, right?
Pretty
Dude,
sweet.
they
That's
killed it,
awesome.
man. Like I said, Brandon killed it, man. I appreciate it. It's so much love, man. That's so cool. For us
Super
to have.
cool.
And like I said, we'll be giving these away on Instagram and social medias. We'll kind of put some posts out and give that away this week here. It's Thanksgiving week, so
Yeah.
people will be on their phones and shit.
So if you have an expired sandwich, you can put that on there.
Yeah,
and
put it on that expired
it'll be
sandwich,
good.
yeah,
man.
man.
You got to put that G in that sandwich, man.
Yeah, man. Get that leftover turkey. Sprinkle a little bit of that leftover turkey.
Dude, speaking of Thanksgiving, this is I know we're gonna when this comes out, it'll be after Thanksgiving, but it's okay. I mean, fuck it, it's all good.
Hey, we're always thankful.
Hey, it's okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's true.
but Thanksgiving, bringing that up, man. I was a big. I'm a big turkey guy. I like light meat or dark meat. What y'all doing? Light, dark meat.
Dark,
I don't discriminate.
dark,
He doesn't see color.
It's all
I
about
don't
dark
see
meat.
color.
dark
Dark
meat.
meat.
Dark's the shit, man. I love it, man. It's got
I
the
mean,
most
don't get me
flavor.
wrong. I mean,
I can't change it now.
I'll chew.
yeah.
I'll chew
Switch
on
it
a
up.
I'll chew on a leg, but if it's seasoned well, I'm gonna hit that light meat probably.
yeah, I
Hey,
love
the
the breast.
breast is good,
Yeah,
but
breast
you know, if it's not cooked right, it's just dry, right?
Oof.
Sure.
Hard to eat. Hard
No,
to
hard
eat.
to-
at the
hard to
Zuko house, Mama Zuko, she knows that she has to take the legs, and
Those are yours.
yeah, those are mine.
Yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now let me ask you another thing. Do you do a ham?
Sometimes.
I have to have a ham. I gotta
Spiral
have a
ham.
Spiral cut.
See,
No.
the problem I have with the spiral, man, that some bitch is always dry in the middle. It always gets dry in the middle. I like that.
So do we do fresh
good
cranberry
sandwiches, though.
or cranberry shaped like a can?
I like the one that came, but the wife makes a fantastic scratch one. from
Yeah,
scratch.
I want that. I want it from a bowl. I want that stuff.
Yeah, you don't want it shaped like a can?
I
when
don't want it
just
shaped
comes
like a
out?
can.
like
I don't
this
mess with that.
Slices.
I
I
don't
don't want to
mess
do slices of my cranberry sauce.
Stay
No,
away.
I like the from scratch shit. The scratch shit's real good.
You guys know the sound that it makes too, and it
That
plops
suction.
out.
But it sits there and
Section.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
my
such a-
ex-wife,
yeah.
she used to cook from scratch. She used to scratch open the box and make it.
Oh hell yeah, dude. That's the shit.
But
Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that, man. It's good shit, man. But Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving being in our minds here. So what's my thing that I love the most from Thanksgiving is of course the ham, the mashed potato, all that bullshit. But my thing was that I came to love or I came to enjoy was the green bean salad, green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole,
dude.
yeah.
I can eat the shit out of that. Before I did, it's like it doesn't look appealing to me. It just didn't look appealing. But now, dude, I go balls deep with them green beans, man.
Yeah.
bacon
green beans.
bits or real bacon?
I think we do real bacon, right? She does real bacon. Yeah, she don't fuck around. We do real bacon.
Swine is divine.
Swine is divine.
I don't
yeah.
discriminate.
Yeah, he's better have a hell of a personality though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I
Better than
Thanks-
that Arnold O'Green.
yeah, he better have a hell of a personality. But yeah, Thanksgiving, that's my thing. What was your shit? What was your shit, man? Mine was the
Okay.
green bean casserole.
So, I mean, I would have said green bean casserole. You said it, so I'm gonna pick something else because I like everything. You don't get this way by
Picky.
being choosy with
Be
what you
picky.
eat, but
Be cheesy.
I was always really big on rolls. Okay, now hear me out. The reason I'm saying rolls, and
Love
most people
rolls.
be like, the bread, seriously?
Bread's the shit.
No.
I'm with
If
you.
you get legit actual rolls that you take time to make, and you couple that with a good Thanksgiving dinner,
Hey,
get out
you
of
put that
town.
ham-
Get
you
outside of
put-
town.
You get that roll and make a little fold together ham
Good.
sandwich.
Hey,
That
pass
spiral
me,
cut ham.
Yes.
pass me the Hawaiian roll.
Hey,
Yeah.
smear
Hawaiian
some
roll's
mashed
good. I like
potatoes
the
on
Hawaiian
there.
Pass me the Hawaiian roll.
Roll it over.
I like
Come
that.
on, man.
Sometimes they make a
Hawaiian roll. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could
Sometimes
do
they make a home the loaf of bread that homemade shit where you like rise on shit.
Yep.
That's really good too. The bread where you it's homemade and shit.
So we actually do a thing for breakfast. It's like a breakfast tradition for Thanksgiving. It's not part of the Thanksgiving meal, but
Mhm.
our family does sausage bread,
oh
and
shit.
it's like
Hey,
That sounds good.
his family pre-games
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
you got to get ready, man. You gotta get ready. Hey,
you think I'm kidding?
Hey,
I'm dead serious.
hey, tailgate
So
on
it's
that
like-
bird. Yeah,
So
tailgating on that bird.
it's homemade bread.
That's cool. man.
The dough's made fresh, and then we wait for it to rise. We start the day before or whatever. Wait for it to rise, and then there's spicy and mild sausage crumbled and fried, and that's added with peppers and onions and cheese, and then you roll that bread over and you bake it. Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
I've
it,
had
dude.
I've had
it's so
sausage bread.
it's
really
so good, man.
What time do you usually eat your turkey? Like what time y'all break bread? and
What
shit
time do we
together?
start?
Yeah, like
Or what
the-
time? I
Or
mean,
the turkey, like when you do the turkey dinner.
yeah. So it's usually like it's like a. I feel like a lot of families do this, but it's usually like a late lunch, early dinner thing. So we start like
Yeah.
2.
Okay, that's what we
It's
that's
like
what we usually do. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, like a
depending-
late, because basically you eat and then you nap for an hour.
Yeah.
and
It
then
go-
you get
kinda-
up and
In
watch
our
the
house,
rest
in
of
our
the
household, it goes around when the Cowboy games. Whenever the Cowboy games
Yeah,
start, we go around that. We work around that. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
after or before that. So that's how we do it in our
Yeah.
household.
we eat during the Lions. So
Yeah. With the first
That's
first game,
right.
fuck that first game.
Lions always
that
on.
first game. Fuck that game.
yeah.
Vinny, what's your thing? What's your dish, man? What do you like? What are you digging, man? You like them
I don't know. Probably like the stuffing.
stuffing's cool?
Yeah,
stuffing's cool.
pretty good.
I
A little bit of gravy on it. You know.
that's the shit, man.
Am I the only one that calls it dressing
Which one? The
instead of stuffing?
stuffing?
I call
But
it turkey and dressing.
Yeah, turkey and dressing, right?
Yeah.
in our house, we call it the butthole bread. That's what we call it.
Butthole-
The
Yeah,
butthole
yeah,
bread. The butthole bread. That's what we call it in our house.
Depends on how it's
the
made.
giblet gravy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
Absolutely, man.
Got a lot of flavor to it.
delicious.
Absolutely.
Johnny, what's your go-to, man? What's
You
your
know,
dish
Um,
besides the turkey and all that good stuff?
besides the other what you're saying, my mother always makes something that's called she just calls it a corn casserole,
Okay.
and it's like a cornbread type of it looks like cornbread from the top, but it has a lot of corn and it's real moist.
I think I've seen that before.
and it's
looks good.
It's a yellowish looking like cornbread, but
Yeah.
it's
I know
not.
that
It's a
one.
combination of almost a little sweetness.
Yeah, I like
it-
that. I like
And
it.
then my brother actually makes something that's he makes these sweet potatoes that are they're almost like a dessert. They have this marshmallow and sugar on top, but it has bourbon in it.
Oh, man.
Oh wow.
Is that
And
is that
He,
Terry?
Terry.
I figured it was
He makes
Terry with the
it, and
bourbon.
he got it from
Terry.
you remember that old Cajun cook Justin Wilson that
Did
would
he-
have the
Did he have the glasses?
yes
Old man.
yes it was he got it from a Justin Wilson
Oh
recipe.
yeah,
and-
I used
and
to like that old
that's
man.
kind of like a tradition. He makes it every year.
Remember that cat used to be on PBS and shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I, mean, I love that.
He
shit.
said I guarantee
Yeah,
or whatever he
that's the
said.
one, that's the one, dude.
Yeah,
I
that
love-
guy.
dude, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, that shit. I love that guy. I used to watch that guy. I used to watch him, and it was him first, and after that thing was like
Sit and be fit.
it could have been, it could have been that. It could have been that.
Denise Austin.
Denise. Oh man,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
yeah, she was
I used to watch her at I think noon or something just to see her.
just to watch.
Her deal.
Oh my god.
It was him, and then
Sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good shit. And then what was it? I think then that's when Bob Ross was in all that whole lineup
whole
was money.
PBS
That whole that
PBS
lineup was
lineup.
good,
The
dude.
whole
Yeah.
old
That
people lineup.
Oh, dude, that was a shit, man. I wouldn't get up, dude. I wouldn't get up, man.
We had some of the same stuff, but we actually served ours. I say have, but we actually serve ours as a dessert. I feel like most people do sweet potato casserole is
Yeah.
what they call it, whatever, and they serve it like with the meal. We actually served ours with dessert because we would do like a there's like a line from like one corner of the pan to the other corner of the pan, and like one half was like all of it was covered like with marshmallow, but like one half would have like streusel on top of the marshmallows,
nice.
and like the other half would have candied pecans.
See,
on
I
top
can't
of the
even tell
marshmallows.
you, and his has pecans in it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
And I can't even begin to tell you what the ingredients are, but I'll tell you this. You know how sweet potatoes look very, very orange?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This one has a darker tint, like the ingredients,
Like
Oh,
brownish.
shit, like
they,
kind
brownish.
of.
it makes it have a
It's-
darker tint. And I don't know if it's a bunch of nutmeg or
It's
you know, a
brown
bunch of other
sugar, I
stuff.
think.
Yeah.
I think he
Dude,
mixes brown sugar with it and stuff, whatever it makes
Terry,
it darker.
Terry knows what he's doing
Hey,
over
he,
there, man.
he knows what he's doing,
Terry ain't
man.
fucking around. He likes them old fashions too, so I don't
Hey,
trust him.
He can make
Oh,
those
he
too.
could- yeah, those are good,
Smokes
man.
them. He does
Orange, little
smoke-
orange peel in there.
Smoked
He
old
does it all.
Woo, dude, Terry's good,
He's a
man. You
craftsman.
gotta check out
Yeah.
Terry, man. Shout out to Terry, man, dude. You fucking
Yeah.
Terry's got the best Christmas parties too, man. You go over there, man. They got the island in the kitchen. That shit's covered with fucking food.
Food.
All you can't even see the counter, dude. It's
What?
fucking covered with food, man. It's such a good time over
Throws
there.
down.
He's got an amazing house out there. But yeah, that's a Thanksgiving is the shit, man. I love that time. This is my time of year, man. We get to eat. I get to eat all day, and nobody frowns upon it. Nobody talks shit to me because it's like that's what you're supposed to do.
Just
man.
lounge around, watch
Eat all
football,
day,
and
eat
eat.
all day, man.
I mean,
Back at it, man. Yeah. So we got now that we came back from our bathroom break there. We got cups in front of us, man. We got these red Solo cups. I fill you up. Fucking Toby Keith. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Toby, it's a red Solo cup. Remember that fucking bullshit ass song he had?
I have no clue what you're talking
Toby
about.
Keith. You know that country singer? I don't like him. I'm just saying.
Are we mad
the
at
song,
him? Are we mad at him?
no, I just don't like the song. Was fucking terrible. Red Solo
Okay.
cup. I
All
fill
right,
you
all
up.
right. I'm okay with that.
I hear the party. Whatever. Anyway, so I know the guy doesn't stuck in my head. Anyway, so we got the red Solo cups in front of us, and the reason for that, man, is because we were kind of inspired by this new documentary I saw on Netflix. It was Pepsi, Where's My Jet? So this fucking kid, man, Pepsi during the Cola Wars, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they're trying to outdo each other, man. So Pepsi starts this new campaign, and they spend all their wad on this campaign with points and shit. So it is your points. You go buy a 12-pack, you get 10 points on the 12-pack. There's 10 points. And then they have these commercials where they show like, you can buy this leather jacket, this Pepsi leather jacket for 1,000 points. You can buy this hat for 20 points or whatever. And on the commercial, at the end of the commercial, it says, for 7 million Pepsi points, you can get a Harrier jet fighter.
I'm afraid I know where this is going.
And there's no fine print. There was no fine print.
What?
There was no fine. Pepsi didn't put no fine print on there. But I'll get to the end of that when we get there. But so this kid, see this 21-year-old kid. He's 20 years old. He's in college. He's going for business. So he's kind of a slick kid, kind of a smart kid. So he sees this promotion. He's like, man, I want that jet. I want that Harrier jet. So he's got 7 million points. So what he does, he's talking to his buddy. He's got this friend. He's got a mentor, and that mentor happens to be an entrepreneur that's a millionaire. Go figure. His name is the entrepreneur is Todd Hoffman, and the guy that's trying to win the contest is John Leonard. John Leonard, 20-year-old kid in college. So he goes to his guy, his entrepreneur friend. He goes, "Hey man, I got this thing. I can win. We can win this Harrier jet." And so this guy's entrepreneur. He's like, "Man, we get a Harrier jet. Those things are worth like $32 million. We can flip it. We can sell it. We can do all this bullshit. They're crazy. They got crazy ideas." So anyway, they start looking into it. The kid starts doing the math and shit. That math is always tough.
Carry
so
the
it-
one.
yeah,
Carry the one.
Yeah, that remainder. So in the end, it was going to cost them $3 or $4 million for this to win, to get this thing, to buy it outright, get the buy
have
all
the points for it.
get all the points for his shit.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, man, I'm not going to put $3 or $4 million into this thing. We might not be able to. Can a civilian even own this fucking Harrier jet?
What year was this?
80. Oh no, 90s.
It was the 90s.
90s.
That's when me and you were talking about, like,
90s.
everybody was, like, trying to do their little points thing.
Yeah.
I smoked a lot of Camels back then.
Oh yeah, that
and,
fucking
I
Joe
wanted that
Camel.
jacket.
Joe
man.
Camel.
I
Camel
wanted
Cash.
that jacket, so I smoked a lot of Camels.
Yeah, dude, and that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's like it's a cool idea, and I'm not.
jacket.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Got my jacket.
I can't zip it up. I can't cover this hole. I can't zip it up. I got this hole. But anyway, so this kid's doing this, and like I said, during this time, Coca-Cola was killing it, man. So Pepsi's trying to come up, and their marketing team came with this fantastic idea, man. And the marketing team, there's a guy that's leading the marketing team, and he's like, "Hey, man, I made this thing here, this pitch, and it's like you put this jet up there, and it's just that thing, like in this." He goes, "When I was a kid, there was a catalog that used to come out. And in the back of that catalog was like the most ridiculous things you could purchase, like a $7 million Mercedes Benz or something. It's like, it was something that wasn't even fathomable. So we did the same it was kind of a shtick, a joke.
Mhm.
It wasn't supposed to be real. Like, this is just a joke. Like, and I thought everybody would get the gist. It's just a joke. It's commercial. It's funny. But this 21-year-old kid takes it seriously. So anyway, he goes back to his entrepreneur friend. They do that thing. The entrepreneur says, "Man, I'm not doing that. That's $3 million. That's $4 million. I'm not doing this shit, man. Fuck that. I'm not doing it." So the kid's like, "Oh man, I wanted to own that jet, this and that." And so the kid goes to the store again. He goes to the store one last time. He's looking around. He sees the end cap. And he's reading the fine print on this Pepsi thing, and it says you can buy for 10 cents. You can buy points for 10 cents. He goes, "So if I want that jet, all I got to spend is $700,000, and I can get that jet. I can get that Harrier jet." Because he buys the points, 10 cents per point. So he buys this thing. He tells the investor, the entrepreneur,
Somebody in their marketing team did not do
they
the
fucked
math.
up. They fucked up. Yeah. So the guy's like, "All right, shit, $700,000. I'll write you a check. Let's get it, man." So but the trick was, and this is where I started. At first, I was all in with the kid. I was like, "Dude, I'll back him up. This is a good idea, sure." But then when I fell off with him, it was like in the Pepsi catalog that was in the grocery store. It showed the jacket, the hat, the sunglasses, all the T-shirts, all that shit, but didn't have the Harrier jet in there. And so they wrote in the Harrier jet. They penciled it in, and they put $700 Harrier jet, 7 million points. They did it in the catalog. They send it off. They send the check off to the thing, and they want their jet now.
And Pepsi just laughed, right?
Pepsi's like, so that's funny. So Pepsi, kids waiting for response, and they send him a response back. They send him a letter. They send him the check. They send him back the $700,000 check, and they send him a letter, and it says, "Hey, sorry, man, but this is not real, man. Like, it's a joke. It's not a joke, but it's just like it's just for fuck. It was just to get you to drink Pepsi." And they sent him 2 coupons for 2.
They did it for shock factor.
Yeah, dude. It's just to get you to buy shit,
Yeah.
And they thought people were in the right mind would know this shit. So anyway, so they sent him a letter saying thank you for doing that, and here's 2, coupons for some cases of Pepsi.
Here's a 16-ounce
Crystal,
Pepsi.
what is it? Crystal Pepsi?
Crystal Pepsi, yeah. Crystal Pepsi was kind of cool.
one, yeah,
That was
yeah,
kind of cool. So anyway, that goes into that, and then so they start hounding him. This guy, the kid, and his entrepreneur guy, they start going for it. Like, man, let's sue these fuckers, man. We're gonna sue Pepsi. Fuck it, let's do this. They do this, man. They go into it. So they go into it. Finally, Pepsi's like, look, all right. We screwed up. Let's sit down with these people. Let's sit down with them. Let's go in a
Gotta
room.
settle with them.
Yeah, with lawyers and shit. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. The kid's like, all right, so what are you going to do? And Pepsi's like, look, we screwed up. We should have had the fine print, all that bullshit. We should have had all that. But what we're going to do is, like, we're going to give you about $1 million and a half. Here's our offer. $1 million and a half. We gave you your $700,000 back. Let's call it even. Kid's like, he thought about it. He's like, no, I want the Harrier jet. And they're like, all right, man, we're trying to give you $500,000 here. And we can call it, even because it's our mistake. We should have done the right thing. We should have had the fine print. Kid didn't want it. He wanted the fucking jet. So they keep going, man.
He was going to sell it to Russia.
Yeah, he's
That's what he was going to do.
Yeah,
I feel like the with the Vegas Pawn Shop show with Pepsi going, kid, best I can do is assessment.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I can do
I
assessment.
can do assessment.
yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
2 Cessnas.
Yeah.
I get 2 Cessnas. That's
Where'd
it.
this go?
So it goes on. It goes on for years. About
It's a
4
documentary, right?
It's a documentary on Netflix. A 4-part series. Really, it gets really quick. There's some that should have been. It could have been shorter, but anyway,
Could have been a
Here-
2-part.
Netflix or what was it?
Netflix.
Okay, go ahead.
So Pepsi, where's my jet? Long story short, I don't know if it was spoiler alert or you don't give it.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm
you don't give a
gonna
shit?
watch it
Okay.
anyway. So
Wait, watch it anyway. So in the end, 5 years pass. They take it to Manhattan court in New York. They take it to a big court in New York. Corporate lawyers and shit get involved. Corporate judge gets involved. They say, you know what? I think the proper word she said is like no. How did she say it? No. Let me. It's no objective person would know that this is basically this is a joke.
Yeah.
Come on.
No sound-minded person
Would think this is for real. So he didn't get shit. He get nothing, man.
Wow.
got nothing.
He
So
should've
at
taken
the end of the day,
Not even the
Nothing.
million and a half.
Nothing.
he should have taken the first
Took
settlement
that $1.5 million.
at the end of the day, he didn't get
Christ.
anything.
Shit.
because he pushed it all the way to the
Because
end.
he pushed it, and like I said, and then the kid and his investor guy were like, well, it's corporate lawyers, and they're gonna pick the corporate guy. Well, no, but it's not even that. It's just it was pretty clear it was a joke, man,
Well,
and it was just
look,
tongue in cheek.
Here's the deal: Pepsi can't even get their hands on a Harrier.
They can't because you're not allowed. You're not allowed to own. You can't.
Yeah.
Civilians can't have one. So civilians can't have a Harrier jet, even if it's just like empty. You can't have it. You're not allowed to have it.
He wishes
That
he could
John
hit that
Travolta.
rewind button and hit that 1.5
Oh, you can't.
mil.
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't
half
have.
a mil.
It can't have the missiles and shit on it. You can't have the missiles, but you can have
can
one.
have like a
Doesn't
decommissioned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Travolta have one or somebody like that, or
I think
Is it
Maybe.
Tom Cruise
Tom
does.
Cruise
I'm
I'm
sure.
sure
probably
Tom
has-
Cruise has one, dude.
He probably has
Sure.
two.
He has a couple of them.
No, but I
But
feel
yeah.
like he could. He wishes he would have gone back and took the 1.5 mil.
But if you watch it, you'll see it. It's a great documentary. It's fantastic. It goes deep dive. And then there was also some what's the guy that's represented that stripper girl that was messing around with Trump? That Abenadi guy.
Yeah,
I forget his name.
Avenatti, yeah.
They brought him in the mix. They brought him as a lawyer in, and it was a shit show when he came in, dude. Because he was
Michael Avenatti.
yeah. They bring his dumb ass in here, and it turns into a big shit show. It's funny, but if you watch it, it's entertaining. It's very good. Like I said, it could have been a 2-parter, but it is good. It does keep your attention, and it also shows some other shit that happened with Pepsi. One of these giveaways in what was it, in the Philippines? In the Philippines, right? They had a giveaway in the Philippines. Pepsi had another thing where they had another hiccup where they say, "We'll give you $1 million if you," because over there in the Philippines they had caps, bottle caps, and if you get this number, you win $1 million.
Yeah.
So in the Philippines, like 3 or 4 people won it, and Pepsi said, "Well, we made a mistake. We're not giving you no $1 million." These people
we didn't know we didn't know that
Dude is
there was that
straight
many
fired, dude.
Yeah.
Dude on that marketing team,
Yeah.
fired.
Get him out of here,
marketing team.
dude.
Fucking
Fucking
fired.
Fucking out, dude.
But man, we'll just say
This
anything.
reminds me, dude, all of these like point system things, whatever, like these promotion things,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Monopoly thing.
Oh, yeah, McDonald's shit.
McDonald's Monopoly
McMillions.
thing.
Oh, was it McMillions?
McMillions. Yeah,
same
yeah.
Kind of vibe. Same thing.
Same thing.
Shady.
The whole thing was fixed.
No one ever won it.
Nobody
No,
ever
it was
won
shady.
because
It was inside.
it was like an inside job.
Inside,
And
yeah.
like they were like filtering the $1 million
Hey,
prizes.
So what about this Publishers Clearinghouse? Anyone win that?
I know Ed
Does
McMahon.
anyone win that?
Fucking Ed McMahon coming to
I
the
don't
door.
know, man.
I thought it was
I don't
bullshit.
know.
I thought it was bullshit.
I don't know. I remember as a kid, that packet would come
Those
in with
fucking
all
little
the
stamps.
stamps.
Yeah.
I was filling that thing out, just dreaming about all the toys and shit I was
Yeah.
gonna buy once
Oh,
we
yeah.
won this. And
Columbia House.
Yeah.
All my tapes and
Yeah,
CDs.
fucking-
my mom would say,
cassettes.
"Throw that away. If we're not ordering a magazine, they're not gonna give us anything anyway."
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
forget the house, man.
Wow.
Just hit that rent for a
Hey.
month, dude. That's all I want.
Cash,
Hit
man. I want that
rent.
cash.
Penny a
man.
CD, bro. Penny a CD.
Can you see? Hey, that was the
What?
best fucking thing ever. That was terrible marketing.
My credit's totally screwed up. because
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
you write it in your kid's name
because
and shit, yeah.
because you got a bunch of Hall and Oates CDs.
Yeah, still jamming. Still
Yeah,
jamming
hey,
them, dude.
why are you in debt today? Oh, it's good. I
Hey.
bought 36 CDs for 36 cents. That's
Dude,
why.
Fucking Hall Nose, dude. Fucking that Kiss was on your list, man. That Kiss was on the list, man. Fucking Hall Notes, dude.
Jesus.
But anyway, the reason why I brought up the Pepsi "Where's My Jet" thing, the reason I brought it up because we're gonna do the fucking Pepsi challenge or the Pepsi Coke challenge here, man. We're gonna do this.
I
thing. We
remember
got the
those
cups here.
commercials, man. I
Yeah.
remember that, like they would have people. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like actors or whatever. But like they would set it up or whatever, and they would do the Coke in one little
Yeah.
cup thing or whatever, and Pepsi in another, and you
Right.
had to say which one you liked
So-
better.
Yeah, are Coke and Pepsi, did they call a truce? Are they at
It's still-
war?
it's still
you
a
don't
war,
see those
man.
commercials where they
East Coast, West
where they
Coast.
flag.
down,
Still
where
got
they
beef.
down the
Got
other
beef,
one
man. They-
anymore.
Yeah.
Stray beef.
But they were actually so through the documentary they were doing it like everybody that was being interviewed was doing the thing and Coke won the challenge throughout the whole documentary. Coca-Cola won
Yeah.
the challenge. People were kept picking even the CEOs of Pepsi and the fucking marketing team of
What?
Pepsi were
Picked
picking
Coke.
Coke because they just
Fired.
Yeah, right. It was like 6 to 5 or something like that. And Coke
Jeez.
won.
You try
So,
to give away here.
we'll drink- let's drink
you're
one.
fired.
Let's drink
Here,
one.
yeah.
Go. Oh yeah. So Trent, what are you, a Coke guy, Pepsi guy?
I'm a Coke guy.
Okay, I'm a Coke guy too.
Yeah.
I prefer mine powder. No. Okay, Coke guy. Coke guy.
Coke. Okay, Coke guy. Johnny.
I would say Coke.
Okay.
But okay, long answer.
No,
to
no,
the
go ahead.
yes or
No, that's good.
Exactly.
Hey.
I feel like I'm Trent right now.
Hey.
I have to qualify this.
Hey.
No, as a kid growing
Yeah.
up,
I love you guys too.
Hey.
I loved Coke because I chose Team Coke. I thought it was cool to drink Coke, and I thought
Yeah.
Pepsi was the loser.
Yeah.
But
Well, they are, but that's fine.
Yeah.
but later in life, now I have to admit, I don't think Pepsi's that bad.
The taste buds change, right? The
Yeah.
taste buds change. Yeah. And to add on to that, you know what they did have? Pepsi did a hell of a job by getting the next generation. There was their thing, the next generation, and they did like that. Britney Spears, that Shaq,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, of course, Michael Jackson.
I'm really curious as to which one I pick here.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
Yeah,
go with the
no.
first one. We'll go to the one
This
here.
one where Michael got burnt, right?
Okay, hold on.
He got burnt
Pepsi
up.
commercial.
His hair
Hold
caught
on.
on fire.
So that we're not biased to each other.
Yeah.
I think we should do this individually, and then set aside the cup that you don't like, and keep the one in front of you that you do like, and then we'll reveal at the same time.
That's cool.
That way we're not like picking off of what each
Right,
other
right,
think.
right. Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
whatever. So
Wait,
let's start
Johnny,
with
go ahead.
Johnny. Johnny, go ahead and start.
Let me clean my palate. Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'll just say the reason
Yeah.
why I picked Coke is I like I mean I drink Diet Coke
Yeah.
and Diet Pepsi is like some kind of seepage.
No, dude, I
not
love
very good.
I love Coke Zero is my shit, dude. Coke
Yeah,
Zero is
yeah.
my shit. I love Coke
All right, so
Zero.
you got one down.
You know, neither one tastes like what I thought they were gonna taste like.
Okay.
Hey,
Crazy,
can
that's
I can I get a Coke? No, we only sell Pepsi here.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done here.
All right, well,
I'll take water. I'll take
Hey,
water.
but I want a Dr. Pepper. We have Mr. Pibb.
I'll take water. I'll take water.
Sprite, please. No, Sierra Mist.
But yeah, no, I thought this would be cool, man, because like I said, the throwback kind of thing. Like I said, this was a big deal, man. I was listening. It was like the Billy Joel.
That's my favorite.
Okay, all right,
Whoa,
cool.
whoa, which one's your favorite?
Oh, don't show yet. Don't show yet. Don't
No,
show
no.
yet. Don't show
No,
yet.
I'm just pushing
yeah,
it
yeah.
out.
The one that you like.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's,
okay.
that's the one that you like.
Okay.
The one in front.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
So take the other one and move it out of the way. Like
Okay,
move it
cool.
up.
Get it out of here.
All right,
Vinny?
Vinny, let's go ahead and hit it.
Go
Oh.
for it, dude. Anyway, I was listening to
Hey, Keith.
Yo.
This is a celebrity taste test, right?
yeah,
Okay, Vinny
yeah.
Zukko's here in the building, so
Yeah,
celebrity
hey, we
taste
switched. We
test.
switched up.
Okay,
We
cool,
switched
cool,
up personalities. We got Vinnie Zukko in the house now.
All right.
Vinnie Zukko.
I never know what to call this guy.
I know. Because
I know.
you know, he's got. There's a lot of.
Man. Hey,
he's got-
man. Hey, man.
What were you saying, Keith?
Oh no. I was gonna say. Back to the Pepsi thing. They did have a lot of stars do with Britney Spears and all that shit. They did
Yeah,
kill it.
because Brittany's a catch. man.
Oh yeah, especially in that time. Whew.
Have you seen her
Um,
now?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's a nightmare.
Was.
And just for any of you listeners out there, all of you,
Ones,
all the ones,
the
of you,
ones.
seriously, if you do not follow Britney Spears on social
That one?
media,
Yep, that one.
you're missing out because she is a train wreck, and it's entertaining to watch.
Straight up hot
Okay,
mess.
So Vinny, this is the one you
Yeah,
like.
that's the one I like
All
right there.
Johnny, will you take that other one and just move it out of the way? All right, Keith's up now. We'll let him pick which one he likes. I'll mix mine up.
Yeah, you have to wash your palate, man, because a little
Especially with
different.
that.
Vinny,
Especially
you follow, do you
Especially
follow
my
Britney
palate's a little
right
thrown
now?
off because I got that
Bro,
Troy Aikman
she's
beer.
a
Happy birthday! We missed
freaking
Troy Aikman's
mess.
birthday. It was yesterday. Troy Aikman's birthday.
There
Happy
you
birthday,
go.
Troy Aikman,
What?
to the 8th.
Send us a case.
Yeah, send us a case of something.
Got both of them down the hatch here. Keith's working on his.
Get rid of that one.
Send that one out.
I'm
All right,
done.
here we go.
Get rid of that one.
All right, Trent, go for it, man. Oh, dude, fucking Billy Joe song. We didn't start the fire.
I was just thinking about
He
that.
threw
Damn.
it in there, man. The Coca-Cola Wars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He couldn't take it anymore.
Was that about he didn't start Michael Jackson's Hair on Fire?
He started. Yeah, that could have been a fire. That was a grease fire.
Bro, like speaking of like
Crazy
shows,
grease fire.
there was one on History
Soul
Channel
Glow.
about like
Soul Glow.
the food
Yeah.
that made America.
Which one?
Have you seen that?
Which one?
The food that made America.
I haven't seen that.
Okay,
I think I
like,
ran past it.
So you know the cereal brands, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about stuff like that, man. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah, people
I need to
just-
watch that.
People just beefing about like
Which
what
one
they
they
came
what's
up
the
with.
shit that, like
Yeah.
it's like Wendy's and McDonald's. Like I said, I'm a McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's guy. If when it comes to fast food, McDonald's kind of thing. Because Wendy's, I used to like Wendy's fries, but their fries got shitty, man.
But, we talked about it before
Yeah.
that when we were kids, cereal commercials were a big deal.
Yeah.
Like
They
huge.
were.
The commercials,
They were.
what was in the package,
The
what,
toy and
what was
shit.
the toy, what
Yeah.
was the map on the bag, the number you call to get the answer to the riddle. Granted, I don't watch the same television that I did
Yeah.
then, but I don't see cereal commercials.
No, I don't.
like
I
that.
mean,
I don't think they do that.
No, bro. Like we got cereal because it had toys in it.
Yeah,
oh yeah, for sure,
Well, what do you think?
for sure,
Like
for sure.
that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, so we all made a decision.
We all got it here.
I gotta tell you this. Genuinely, this was more difficult for me to decide which one I liked better. Only because I don't drink like the.
Yeah,
like
me
the
neither.
sugar
I don't-
Stuff.
yeah, I don't-
I like the
same.
diet stuff.
I don't
But
drink them.
this is what I thought tasted better. So we'll see. Reveal it.
Go ahead. You go.
All right,
You
let's
go. We went the other way. Go the opposite way now. Trent. Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Dude,
Look at
Pepsi,
that.
dude.
Look at
Pepsi,
that.
dude.
Pepsi.
Pepsi. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it was tricky, but in the end, I could kind of that Coke has a Coke to it. It's got a thing to it, man.
Coke.
Yeah, it has got a thing, man. Coke does have a thing to it. You can taste it, man.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
So yeah,
I feel like I can taste it now.
Or if any of you guys go to Vegas and they ask you, the waitress comes up to you, what do you want? And you tell them, hey man, you know what? I just want a Coke. Make sure you explain and you say Coca-Cola because they'll bring you something else.
Hey, I got my friend Ray
Uh,
over here.
Coke.
Coke.
Coke. There you
Got
go.
it. You got Johnny.
Coke.
There it is. Coke. Yep.
No, mine's
Right there.
Coke.
Coke. Yep.
Coke.
Coke.
Coke. It is.
Coke.
So I'm,
Yeah.
I'm the lone Pepsi.
Pepsi guy, man. Pepsi
I'm
guy.
the lone
dude.
Pepsi.
So
guy.
okay, like I'm gonna ask you guys, how often do you drink Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
It's the first time I've drank it, and
That's
since
a-
I can remember.
Pepsi. Oh, that test. The Pepsi. I haven't tapped Pepsi in shit.
Years.
Man, years, man.
All right, so
Yeah.
let me tell you this, Johnny. You probably you can probably vouch for this. You probably don't drink a lot of sodas. I don't drink a lot of sodas. So when I do actually get to drink a soda to treat myself, you can actually taste the flavor.
You can. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get it
You
all.
you
Yeah,
get it all. You
Yeah.
don't just like like
Yeah.
oh this is it just like water, right?
it's
No,
just- yeah.
you actually taste like the flavor of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't drink it all the time.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
and then the best if you're gonna get a Coke, and this is kind of a thing that me and the wife know. If you're gonna get a Coke and you want it on fountain drink, McDonald's. McDonald's makes the best.
Yeah.
They're I don't know what it is about their Coca-Cola. It's got the best, dude. The best Coke at
What about the
McDonald's.
Mexican Coke?
Mexican Coke's
That's-
good
yeah,
too. It's
Mexican
good. It's
Coke is-
very
yeah,
good. It's very good,
very-
especially the bottle, the whole
Sugar.
nine. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
The
real
bottle.
sugar.
Yeah.
And I was saying this while you guys talk when I was reaching over for the one that I set aside or whatever. I know that it's like a mental thing because now that I know that was Pepsi, I can taste that and go. I mean,
Coke.
I don't know if I actually can or not, but like I feel like I can taste the difference, whatever. But
sure.
You know, I could taste a lot of difference, and Coke has a bigger bite.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was
There's a
saying. It's like
bite.
the
It's a
Pepsi.
caramel bite.
The
Yeah.
Pepsi's very
Yeah.
blah. It's very flat. It's very like one note and flat. Tastes
Like
it's
I
flat.
told my son, we went to go watch a movie the other day, and I told my son, I was like, hey, what, we're gonna get a drink. Do not get. I hate getting drinks from the fountains
Oh,
that
yeah.
have like the multiple freaking.
Oh yeah,
It all
the
tastes the
machine.
same.
It
the
all
machine.
tastes. Yeah, the machine
machine,
has
yeah.
like
Tastes the
every
same.
flavor in it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, you're gonna taste Fanta, you're gonna taste Coke,
Yeah, yeah.
you're gonna taste Sprite, you're gonna taste.
Yep.
Oh,
And he's
dude.
like, you're not lying, Daddy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what's coming back, dude? Fucking Slice is coming back.
What?
oh, no doubt.
Slice was gone for a while. It's coming back.
Okay.
And then another one is coming. Another thing is coming back. I don't know if you guys know this little tasty potato treat. It's called Crunch Taters. They're exclusively at Dollar General. I don't know if you remember those Crunch Taters. They're made by Keebler, right? With Keebler make
Yeah,
those?
is it like crunch
Crunch
taters are like
Crunch Taters. There you are.
like they're kettle chips, right?
Oh yeah, they were
yeah,
kettle
yeah,
chips.
yeah.
They were
Yeah,
the
kettle
first
chips.
kettle
They're
chips.
coming
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Dude. They're bringing them
yeah.
back. It's I think they're making the cheddar, right? Cheddar
Yeah,
and regular
That mighty mesquite, I would eat the whole bag.
barbecue.
Easy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
easy.
mighty
Yeah.
mesquite.
Yeah, those are coming back. They're only exclusively at Dollar General. That's weird.
I'll have
But
to
only
check
Dollar
that out.
General has them.
Wow.
But
Look at
yeah,
that.
man, we
Pepsi Coke taste
Coke, dude.
taste
That was
tester.
good, man. Like I said,
Taste challenge.
it's like the Coke, man. Like I said, like Vinny said, it's got a thing. It pops, man. It's got that bite to it. It's like it's Coke, man. Like you can
know,
feel it.
When you don't drink those, and I don't drink
Me neither. Yeah.
soft drinks very often, and there was a particular drink that I liked when I was a kid, but now Big Red tastes so sweet to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's rough. It's
like
rough.
It
sugar.
is.
It's hard for me to
yeah,
drink.
It's like
Harsh.
Straight
syrup.
sugar, yeah.
It's harsh, bro.
Straight
I remember I
syrup.
used to drink when I was a kid. I'd drink a Big Red. Now it's hard to drink. Red.
Another one that's like that is Sprite, dude. Sprite is like sweet as hell, dude.
So
Sprite.
did
Oh.
it change or did we change?
I think we got
changed.
we got changed. We got old shit, dude.
I
And
gotta be honest with you, that's how I feel about Dr Pepper too.
Dr Pepper's rough,
I
dude.
can't
Yeah.
I can't drink Dr Pepper.
Can't drink that stuff.
It's rough, man.
It's just like it's straight syrup.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's supposed to have like 32 or 23
Flavors?
23.
something like- it's like-
23. You know, it's made in Texas,
Yeah,
in
it's
Dublin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dublin, Texas.
Yeah.
Is
Is
where it
that
was
why
invented.
everybody drinks it?
Yeah, it's a Texas product.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
for sure.
Texas
Like
product.
Fritos too.
Wow.
Fritos are
Fritos,
Texas.
Fritos,
Big Red,
Big Red.
yeah.
Yeah.
And RC.
Oh, that
Coke,
goes
yeah.
back to the documentary I was telling you about Fritos.
Yeah.
Like,
That was the one too.
yeah,
That was one as well?
Doritos, like all that. Like, Doritos were made in Mexico, and then like who makes Doritos? Frito Lay.
Frito.
Is it Frito Lay?
Mixed Dorito.
Is it Nabisco or Frito Lay?
I think it's Frito Lay. I'm not,
We'll figure it out here right here. We'll
But
get it right
but yeah, they bought the rights because they were just basic tortilla chips, and they thought they would make
Frito Lay.
tons,
You're right. Frito Lay makes
tons of money off of just basic tortilla chips with cheese.
Dude, it's good shit, man. Like I said, I don't hate it, man. But my go-to chip would have to be. I think I like Fritos. My Fritos are just plain. I like a plain chip.
Funyuns, bro.
Funyuns are cool. Yeah, Funyuns are
Funyuns.
good. Funyuns are the shit, man.
Onions.
Funyuns are good, man. But yeah, I like a Frito, man. I like a salty chip. especially if you're having some beers or something like that.
What'd you say,
Nice.
Bugles?
Bugles are the shit too, man.
You know what?
Go like that. Put them on your fingers.
Which
Bugles.
nails?
In Keith's words, I would say I'm a big chip cat.
I'm a big chip cat.
Big chip cat.
I'm a big chip cat.
I'm a big
man.
chip cat. Yeah, no, I love.
I
chip.
will. If you
That's
you
my
put me
weakness.
in the grocery store.
Yeah.
To this day, when I get on the chip aisle, I get excited, man.
To this date. Yeah, I get excited, brother. I get excited, dude. I love it, man.
Just
Chips.
overwhelmed by chips, man.
Chips,
Like,
man.
you know,
That's my weakness. Like I don't do sweets or anything, but chips. Man, I'll fuck with chips all day.
I
man.
love kettle
Yeah.
chips, man. I like the,
Oh,
the
man,
crunch
me
of
too.
it, man. Like, you know, it's just
Yeah, kettle chips. You like them jalapeno
the
ones?
jalapeno
Oh,
ones,
man, those are
Hey,
good.
remember what we talked about earlier? Like the
Spice.
spicy, I don't do it, man. But
Those.
something about those, man. They just
Salt and
get me.
vinegar.
Oh yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
careful with those though.
Hey, they'll
Hey,
make your,
you got your
they'll-
tongue.
they'll
Yeah,
make your lip-
you eat too many of them, you
That
know.
tongue.
Yeah.
It'll fuck up your world, man. It'll fuck up your world. But yeah, man, that Pepsi's challenge was cool, man. Like I said, I was really blown away by that documentary. It was really good, man. Like I said, it's weird how if you don't put fine print, people are gonna come for you, man. People will come for you if you don't have fine print on that shit, dude.
I got to tell you, the people that know me well, I'm gonna catch shit for picking Pepsi
Picking Pepsi, dude.
But I mean, to be fair, 10 times out of 10, I could pick Diet Coke over Diet Pepsi any day. But like the sugary one, that's a little more. That's a little tough.
I just want to kind of.
You told us one time you drink a lot of Diet Cokes, don't you?
A lot.
How many is a lot?
A lot.
No,
Throwback.
come on,
Throwback,
admit
man.
it. Admit it. How many in a day?
Not as much anymore. I used to.
It's yesterday. How many?
No,
yesterday?
no, I'd say probably a couple of years ago. I mean, it would be nothing. It would be nothing to kill a 12-pack in a day and a half, 2 days.
Damn.
Wow, that's a lot.
6 a can, 6 a day. That's what's still. I mean,
That's a lot, though.
it's a lot of soda. I mean,
It's a lot.
but I like the
Now it's like 3 days.
Yeah. the
Or a day.
what you call
Per
it?
day, yeah.
The Coke. Was it the Coke? Coke Zero. That's the shit, man. It tastes because it still tastes like Coke, but it's I love it, dude. I love
That's
it.
the reason I like Diet Coke, because it doesn't taste like Coke.
But
I just want with the bubbles. I like sparkling water too for the same reason. I just want the bubbles,
Yeah.
and I don't want it to make me sick to my stomach. So whatever doesn't taste like Coke, that gets those the carbonated water, like the bubbles.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
you know when you're brown, you know you Sprite. Grandma always told you, "Hey, your stomach's messed up, drink a Sprite."
And if
Yeah,
you're really
that-
sick, 7-Up.
Yeah, if you're really sick,
you gotta
7 Up.
you gotta put Vicks on the nose and put Vicks on the feet and you put socks on the feet after the Vicks. You put
Socks.
that's how you do it, man. You get all mentholated and shit. You get fucking
Yeah, we had to stay under the blanket or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Like drink
Sweat
the
it out, man. You
Sprite
gotta
or
sweat
whatever.
that shit
Sweat
out,
it
man.
out, yeah, dude.
These days, I prefer Liquid Death.
Liquid
Oh,
death,
yeah,
man.
dude. That liquid death,
Stuff's
man.
good.
That lime's the shit,
It's
man.
very good.
It's very lime.
My
You can
kiddo
even do-
loves that stuff.
It's great, man. You can also do mixed drinks with these things, man. You can do like mixed drinks, like if you're doing like whatever the case may be, you can use those instead of the Topo Chico, and which is what I like. Yeah.
I do like Topo Chico. I actually think that Liquid Death's lime is better than the Topo
is.
Is it
Chico
just
lime.
yeah.
me or did Topo Chico get pretty popular?
It
Pretty
did.
It
Oh,
did, didn't it?
It
did.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Like grandma used to drink it on a regular,
everybody
and
drinks
then
it.
now everybody drinks it.
Everybody's even they got their Topo Chico seltzers and shit.
Well,
now,
and
man.
now one of the, bar drinks run in cycles, right? Like
Mhm.
where the mules got really popular. Moscow Mule is an old drink.
Oh,
from
yeah.
way back, and then the Moscow Mule came
Back
back,
in.
and now the drink that's gotten popular because everyone thinks that anything clear is healthy.
It's good for you.
So ranch water,
Which is it a seltzer?
Topo Chico,
Yeah,
and tequila.
ranch water. Yeah,
Oh wow,
That's what
Yeah.
people are
That's what
ordering.
they're
They
into now,
order
man.
ranch water.
that's what they're
Yeah.
into now, man.
man.
It's like you said, if it's clear, they think it's good for you, but in the end, it's not. In the end, it's not. The thing in the end is not. I was gonna talk about
A bunch of tequila will.
yeah, that helps. Just a quick update, just so you know, we're on a scale. There's a scale here, and I wanted the world to know that there's a scale of cancellation. And just to kind of update on everybody, my phone's over there. The cancellation, if you get canceled, a big cancellation, it lasts about a year. Because going back to Travis Scott, Astroworld happened in last year, November 5th. So we're probably past about a year now. So it's over. So the reason why I was saying that is because the standard for media in Hollywood, it's about a year of cancellation. Because now he's got some Jordans coming out, and it's a big deal. It's dropping some Jordans on December. I think it's December.
Did he really get canceled though?
Oh, he got canceled, man. Oh, yeah, he got canceled big time for the Astroworld. Where that they got crushed. The people
No,
got
no,
crushed.
I remember that, but and I know there was like an uprising,
Oh, yeah.
or whatever, but I didn't know he actually.
People were throwing his shoes away and shit like that.
Really?
Oh yeah, their shoes are burning his
Wow.
shoes, and because he was right before that shit happened. He was gonna have a shoe release, and they canceled. Nike said, "Fuck you, get out of here. We're not gonna fuck with
Yeah,
you."
now all of a sudden
And now
Nike's
he's-
like, yeah, but money.
But a year
right?
later, here we are, and they're promoting it and shit on social media. He's got a
Yeah,
new
there you
shoe
go.
dropping, you know. So my thing is, Kanye West just hang in there. Give it about 6 months or so.
He might,
Man,
he
back
might
on
need a
top.
little bit more than
oh, man,
that,
I don't know
though.
how
He'll
long
be back on
this
top.
podcast run, but hey,
He might
don't
he might need a little bit
don't
more
get
than
me
that.
started. Don't get me started.
Kanye West will be back,
He'll be back.
in about a month or two. He'll be back.
I
He was back on Twitter already, dude. He's back on Twitter. He was like, what did he say? He on Twitter, his first tweet was like, "Is this mic on?" He goes, "I just want to see if everybody can hear me here in Twitter world."
Yeah.
And then the next tweet was like, "Shalom, everybody," and he had like a little smiley face and shit, dude.
He'll be
He's
back.
a big troll, man. He's a big fucking troll, man.
well,
You know
I-
what? It's just like the old song.
Oh, his yard. A buddy of ours told us that they live next to him, or somebody told us that they live next door to him or near him, and all his yard has like Hanukkah and all that good shit in his yard. And
Hey,
shit in his
hey,
yard.
Anybody out there you want to get me on a conspiracy theory podcast? Holler at Vinnie Zukko, Zukko on Instagram. Yeah. We'll go on. We'll
Look,
go on about that.
There,
Yeah, he's
it just goes back to
he's something else, man.
in the entertainment world for those guys. There's no such thing as bad press.
Oh
in
hell
the
no,
end,
hell no.
because bad press is better than no press.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, at the same time, when you're a public figure, you got to be careful. You got to tiptoe on what you do.
Yeah, I feel like
If
he's
you're a politician, is different than those stars. They can just once they get to that point, they can do dumb. I mean,
dude.
they,
He takes bad press to a new level. now.
Hey,
Keith, you open a can of
you
worms,
watch.
bro.
Hey, no, it's
Can
good,
of
though.
worms.
I love him. I'm a big.
it's like people
Again-
love like the old song says. People love dirty laundry, though, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
in the
yeah.
news. Hey, you know what? We're talking about him right now.
Oh, and
Oh my
I always went-
God.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Jew.
I'm a
cat.
big
How
Jew
do you- What
cat.
do you think about Kanye?
hey. I'm a big Jew cat. Like I said, I'm a big fan of man. From the dreidel to the grave, man. I'm all in, dude, and I'm in, dude. From the dreidel to the grave, man. I'm in. I'm all in, and
Jeez.
no, like I said, like I told you before, dude. I'm a big supporter of the Jewish community. Like I said, I know them very well. I got a lot of, and everybody says I got a lot of Jewish friends or whatever.
Mazel
No,
tov.
but no, for sure, dude. It's that Hanukkah's coming up. We got the Make Candles coming up, or the Make Nights coming
Best
up.
Adam Sandler song ever.
Lunch
No?
lady, the lunch lady one.
Lunch lady,
Lunch lady, yeah.
Lunch lady Lynn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good one. But no, despite all that, I do support the Jewish. But like I said, I know he's got his issues. He's got his problems. Man. I don't know what he's going through. But like I said, I will. Kanye's a good. He's a fantastic entrepreneur. He's ahead of his time, man. I think he's just he's misunderstood, and he needs to figure this shit out, man. But I think after all, like I said, cancellation probably lasts about 6 months. It'll be
Yeah.
over with. Everybody, because right now they're burning his shoes and shit and all that bullshit. And
I really
I
do
think
think.
Adidas.
I really do think he'll need more time than 6 months. I think he's gonna need more.
Mark
say,
it down. Mark it
spring,
down.
spring break, he'll be back. Spring break. It'll be spring break. He'll be back. Watch it.
Yeezy 5s, Yeezy 6, or what are you on?
So what they were, I think right now what Adidas did was a kind of a shady move. They made the shoes. They just took his. I guess you know how the
Oh,
numbers,
logo?
the
Yeah.
numbers and
They
shit.
stole the design.
Yeah, because the shoe belongs to them. The shoe, it's their design. It's their shoe. But
Oh, he didn't own the design.
no, they did. So they can sell. They're selling it
See,
now.
they're okay. Oh, now we're going somewhere else. So, a lot of people think that the reason he did what he did is to get out of the contract.
I've heard
Right,
that. Yeah.
right.
To
with
get out of the
Adidas.
contracts to kind of break him free of what he is obligated to.
Yeah.
So now, if he goes back door and like does whatever he wants, he gets royalties. They don't.
I wonder who actually own if they even own the design.
They dropped the
Or
shoe.
if they're just using the
They
design.
dropped the shoe and they just took the shit of the
The little numbers
yeah,
off.
the
of it,
number. They
right?
took that off there, but they're still dropping them, dude.
The serial numbers.
Yeah, right. But they're dropping them, man. But the other thing, while we're doing that with the Kanye shit, another thing that I got into that kind of sparked my interest and got my goose going there was there it is.
What do those things cost anyway?
Shit,
600, 700.
Yeah, they're
You buy a good pair of boots for that, huh?
that's out of my price.
I can get custom boots made for
That's
that.
out of my fucking
And they're
pay
Vinnie
grade.
Zukkos.
I'm not gonna have it.
Hey.
We have some. My son had got a pair for Christmas. His aunt bought him a pair one year.
Yeezys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and early on, and so we were hoping that because the price actually went up
Mhm.
when
Yep.
all this happened.
Go up.
Yeah.
They go up. You think they go
Wow.
down?
The ones that were
Yeah.
that were you can't get anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And these have never been really. They've never been worn.
they appreciate it
never
anyway.
work.
Like
Yeah.
even if that wouldn't have happened with him,
Yeah.
like if you kept them clean and like actually resellable, like they appreciate and value.
What are they
Absolutely.
called?
These
They're
have never
called
been worn.
sneakerheads, huh?
Yeah,
They
that's-
pay good money for some stuff.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
Man, that's what we're
Sure.
into. I'm into shoes. Like I buy the Jordan 1s and stuff like that. Now some of them that I bought are worth, they're worth, double or triple what they were when I bought them.
So I might have a little silly story. I wouldn't call it silly, but my dad was a Marine Corps sergeant.
Nice, dude. I didn't
And
know that. You never
he
told me
did
that.
he did 2 tours in back in the 90s
Oh shit.
in the Gulf War.
Those are storming all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So the Jordan 5s
Okay,
are,
I know what those
are
are.
really special to me.
Oh no shit.
And the reason they're special to me is because when my dad was deployed, he told me and my sister, he was like, "Hey, you guys can have anything you want." Bro,
Bullshit.
I'm 12 years old, right? So when you're 12 years old, you just, like, oh, like anything's liquid, right? So when he told me that, like, he's like, "Oh, you can get anything you want." Number 5s were hot
Oh yeah.
in school, right? It's middle school,
Oh yeah.
right? Everybody's wearing them, and pops would give me the same shoe every year. Every year, I'm talking about the same shoe, the same Reebok shoe every year because it was kind of
I remember those.
yeah. So
Was it
I
the
wanted a pair of Jordans. right?
Absolutely. Who
I wa-
doesn't,
hey,
man?
I
was-
wanted a pair of
and
Jordans
Jordan was at the height in that time, man. That was
Yes.
his.
in the 90s.
Yeah, that was his shit, man.
So
Pulling Jordan 5s.
growing up, later on, it didn't click until I got older. Why he said, "Hey, you can have anything you want." That man didn't know if he was going to come back or not.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's it.
So that number 5, the Jordan, is very sentimental to me because that's it.
That's the one, man.
And it was the black one with
Yeah.
the
With the red.
the black and red with the clear bottom, and that's
That's
when
the shit. Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause those
So-
that bottom's hard to keep clean too, man.
exactly
Yeah, it's
it,
hard to
it,
keep
it
clean.
yellows out
Yeah,
after
it
a
yellows
while.
out,
So
yeah. But now they got fucking solutions now where you can put a clear coat on it, put it in the sun, and it brings it back to clear.
Yeah.
So what
it's
are
amazing.
you looking at right here? Are these reissues?
those are repops.
You can
Reissues?
buy 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them, if you need to show the ones that are like $3,000 or $30,000. Excuse me. I mean, there's like shoes that are just one offs that you can't get anymore. Like the ones that I want, they're called oh shit, I can't remember. They're gray shoes. It's a gray Jordan. It's a gray. I can't recall.
It's like a wolf gray Jordan, right?
And anyway, they're right now. If I want them, they're $1,500 now. Before when they first came out, they're $150. Now they're $1,500.
Those Marty McFlys went for like 10 grand, didn't
Dude, I think they're like
Easy,
100 grand now.
easy, Yeah,
they? Yeah,
100 grand now.
and that's
Jesus.
it was by Nike, right?
yeah. It was a
Yeah.
Nike shoe. Yeah.
That's
100 grand now.
crazy.
I can buy a new bike for
Man,
that.
you
No
can,
shit,
do
right?
a whole podcast on just shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones that she has on, those are $500. Yeah, it's just about when you buy them, and then that's what
But yeah, like I'm not a sneakerhead was what they call them, but
Yeah.
but those
Fred-
shoes have
Oh, the
sentimental value to
Freddies,
me.
dude, look at those.
Freddy Krueger's, $24,000, dude.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Size 11, 70 grand, dude.
$70,000.
Size 11, man.
That's insane.
Dude, but people buy
You're
that
not.
shit.
You're not buying that. I mean, obviously, you're not buying that to wear it. You're
No,
buying it
it's
as like a collector item.
And to sell,
like-
and resell it again, and
for
resell
sure,
it
for sure.
to resell it in value. When it
No,
goes
I
up.
guess it depends on how rich you are.
Yeah.
You know, same thing. One time is I was in the Mont Blanc pin store. Do you recognize those pins?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pocket,
Yeah.
the white star on the pin, and you can get one, and I don't know what they are now, but this was years and years ago. You could buy one for about $200, $300 or whatever. But there were also pins that were $10,000, $15,000 ink pins.
Yeah.
But unless you run in that circle of folks that
Right,
have
right,
those
right.
pins, you wouldn't
gives
know
a
I had a
shit.
$15,000
I wouldn't fucking know that.
But some of those executives that are in a room about to sign a contract and he pulls that pin out,
They're gonna know.
and then Keith looks and goes,
Yeah.
shoot, he's got the
Yeah.
blah blah, you know.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
But
Hey, I
you
seen
have
that
to
on
be
American
in that
Cycle.
circle, or,
Yeah.
or it
You don't know.
doesn't
Yeah,
do
you
any
don't know,
good,
right?
right?
I feel like that's with a lot of things
Yeah.
though. Like I mean, I
Yeah.
I
Watches?
have a $600 pocket knife, and if I pull it out or whatever, if you're somebody that knows anything about pocket knives, you look at it and go, "That's a $600 Microtech."
Same way with
No,
those shoes,
yeah.
right? If a guy walked in with
WTF?
those shoes,
Yeah.
you'd go,
It's like,
oh,
Okay. Look, Johnny knows. You know who? Shout out to Knives by Nick. Do you know who that is? Knives by Nick.
Yes,
He goes
yes,
to
yes.
all the chopper shows, right?
Mhm.
You just did a knife and forge show, right?
yeah.
Okay, I was at a bar, And I'm just sitting there having a beer after work, right? Like, nonchalant. And this guy looks over at my belt and he's like, "Hey, that's a knife by Nick." Bro, like seriously?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
He
mean?
knows, yeah.
He knows.
He knows, man.
Because like you said, if you run in a certain circle, you're gonna
People
know
know.
who made that knife.
For sure, man. I
So
think that's cool. I mean, I you know,
Hey, we found. I actually have a knife at home, and look up if you can, a Chris Reeve knife.
Yep.
We found one.
Yep.
I didn't know what it was. My friend, who's a gun and knife guy, Russell.
oh, Russ.
Russ looked at it and went, "That's a Chris Reeve."
It's like singular, Chris Reeve. Yeah.
So we have one of these that we found. It's a small pocket knife. It's like a $700 pocket knife.
If you, anybody that looked at that would just be like, oh, it's a
Oh, it's a
pocket
knife.
knife.
Yeah, it's a knife.
But if you know what you're looking at, you're like, that's a really well-made, like craft pocket knife.
yeah, that just goes back to in the circles you run with.
Circles you run with,
Yeah,
right?
hey,
Yeah.
if you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like this dude just pointed out on my belt here. He's like, "Oh, that's a knife by Nick," and I was like, "Yeah, like
What's something that you have in your life that's like that? Where you have to somebody would have to know what that is to appreciate it.
Mine is sneakers. It's
Sneakers?
a sneaker that I have.
One particular
It's a-
pair?
It's a
or
Jordan
what?
one. It's a Jordan ones. It's like these red ones that I have, and they go for some money. So I don't
Okay.
wear them too much. I wear them like once in a while, and then I clean the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah.
You know, I go very thorough on them because it's
Yeah.
like I know what they're worth.
After one wear,
As soon as I get home from wearing them, I sit down, take them off, and
go to town.
do you walk funny too when you're in
no,
them?"
I wear because I don't because you
Shuffle.
because you can crease because I know the thing is you
Because
don't
have
you
shower
don't want
caps.
creases.
They have
Yeah,
shower
you don't
caps
want
on the
creases.
shoes.
but you
Oh,
can get rid of the crease because you can iron the crease out, so it's okay. You
Oh,
can
wow.
iron it. You can iron it out.
What about you, Vinny? What's something you have in your life that it's like that?
Oh God. I don't know, man. Like I'm a collector, so it right now it'd probably be like we were just talking about, like a certain knife.
Okay.
So who made that knife.
Yeah.
So
100 grand,
What
dude.
about you,
You
John?
know, I mean, obviously, I have that knife, which I didn't even know what it was. I
You
carry-
just found it?
yeah. I carry an infidel. That's a
Yeah.
$400 knife that most people
OTF?
think it's not,
Let me see it.
or they wouldn't know it is.
but yeah, like you have to run in a certain circle to know what that is.
Yeah. If people don't know sneakers. People don't know. People don't give a shit. Oh, you just got tennis shoes on. They don't give a shit. Like people don't know. Or they don't care.
Right.
Or the knife. They don't. Oh, it's just a knife. They don't care. But if you know, man. It's like what is that? A gold? $1 million?
Solid gold Jordans.
$2 million?
$2 million.
Solid gold Jordan. And then those are
Those are like the originals.
$560,000. Golly, man.
Those are the ones Michael Jordan crunched his toes
Yeah.
in and bleeded.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I'll buy it. That would
Jeez.
If he wore it, I'm cool. There, the Marty McFly is 200
Yeah.
grand. Marty
Do
McFly.
you think
What?
Michael J. Fox owns a pair of those?
I would think so.
I bet they sent him a
I
pair.
would think so.
You think
I
so?
I
would
bet they
think
sent him
so.
a pair,
I
yeah.
would think
Cinch
so.
them up tight, though.
Oh yeah. Keep him from
Keep him rigid.
rattling.
Keep him rigid.
Keep him from rattling.
Oh my God.
Keep the
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
That's funny.
Marty McFly, man.
Horrible. Just horrible.
Was that? Oh, there you go. Okay,
there you go.
Mhm.
There you
That's-
go.
yeah.
Does Ralph Macchio have his own shoes like a Karate
Hey,
Kid?
he had. You know what he was wearing
Karate Kid
in the
shoe?
karate? In the first one, he was wearing the Cortez, the Nike Cortez.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
Cortez,
bro.
that's what he was-
G
they were
Nikes,
brown-
bro. G Nikes.
They were
Gangster Nikes. You know why they're
Cortez?
called Cortezes, right?
because of the in L.A. The
That's when
Hispanic
Mexicans
culture?
jump fences.
oh yeah,
They jump fast when you wearing Cortezes
You
over
can just
fences.
fly and shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
from the free throw line and shit. Fucking yeah. But no, dude, I love fucking sneak. I'm a big sneaker guy, man. But to hear about these knives, I had no clue, man, that they were that expensive, man.
Yeah.
Knives, are still,
They're
you know.
pretty expensive, man. Just like it just goes
The
back to
thing,
what we're doing.
the thing about these is they'll announce that they're releasing them, and they don't do pre-orders. At least not everybody does pre-orders. They'll announce that they're releasing them. They'll release them, and if you're not sitting by a computer to order them, you won't get them. I mean, they'll sell out.
One-offs.
Yeah,
is what it boils down to.
They'll sell out so fast, and they just don't come back out with them.
So let me give you my opinion on collectibles. That if I had all the money to spend on collectibles, I like collectible things. I like old coins. I like old things. I'm less in tune with really jumping on something. It's expensive just because they just made
Yeah.
only this many.
Yeah.
I like the nostalgia aspect.
yeah,
of
me
the-
too.
Of
So
collectible things.
I have, like
No,
I
I
said,
like
I
those.
collect,
Yeah.
right? I collect figures, I collect die casts, I collect, a lot of toys. Because Mama, when I was little, what do you want all those toys for? You don't need those toys; they're all over the floor.
Mhm.
So as I got older and I got money, I bought all the damn
Yeah,
toys.
buy them up again, dude.
So, like, I have a die cast General Lee in the box with the Confederate flag on top of the car.
Jesus, dude.
Now you probably can't even find a General Lee right
Oh,
now.
I'm sure
but
you can.
Yeah.
with the Confederate flag on top of it.
Yeah.
So, like, I have that,
That's cool,
and
man.
like, it's gonna be
Oh, it's gonna be worth some money, dude.
for sure.
And then they probably get canceled, and you'll get
No,
canceled.
they took off all the Confederate flags off.
yeah,
of
there's nothing. Yeah, you can't.
you
Yeah,
can't even find that
because
anymore.
I think they took it off on the Dukes of Hazzard, the one with Johnny Knoxville and Stifler. I think they took the Dixie flags off the roof.
Wow,
When they redid it. When
Like,
they
that's
redid it,
insane.
and dude, have we seen Jessica Simpson lately?
No, she's
No.
she's been hiding out.
It's rough.
You know what? I
She
saw
looks
her
rough.
the other day on a Facebook feed.
Dude, she's rough. dude.
She's advertising something now. She has a new product.
OnlyFans?
No, I don't want.
Oh,
I'll pass.
okay,
I want to
okay.
say it's a
Pass.
makeup product or something that she's.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like Jessica Simpson. She doesn't look like the Daisy Duke. Jessica
No
Simpson.
more Daisy Duke.
She doesn't look like
Hey,
that.
but
no
all
more.
that stuff's getting changed. You know, someone pointed out to me the other day that Yosemite Sam can no longer have his guns.
No, he don't.
You see him and his hands are out like this.
Yeah, he's in.
He has no guns.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And when's the last time that you won't find Speedy Gonzalez anywhere?
Oh no. Another one too is like there
Or
was some
Slowpoke.
Or
Slowpoke
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
He was a shit, man. He was the shit.
He was high all the time.
Ooh, Jessica Simpson threw me off here. Yeah, that's how she looks right here, right in that one.
The
down here.
middle one.
That's what she looks like now, dude. It's like- yeah, it's not
Wait, that doesn't look like her.
No, it's
No, it doesn't look
she
like
went through alcoholism. She had to went through a lot of shit, dude. She went through a lot of stuff, man.
She look like she's on something right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she does.
It's rough, man. She's a.
Poor
It's
girl.
a shame, dude. Like I said, I thought she was. She was.
That was Dallas, Texas's finest.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
it's Texas finest, man. Texas finest goods there. Along with who else is from? Renee Zellweger is also she's from Katy, Texas, but she doesn't look good either anymore. Renee Zellweger, looks rough now.
Who was that chick that Ben Affleck was married to?
Jennifer
Lopez.
Jennifer Gardner.
Gardner,
Yeah.
the white gal.
Yeah. She was from Katy also.
Was she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I know we talked about it
That's a
last week.
hottie.
I know last week we talked about
She still looks good.
Steve Martin being from Waco. That was Waco. The pride of Waco is Steve Martin there.
Steve Martin.
Oh, speaking of Steve Martin, dude, I showed Jennifer for the first time. She's never seen it before. I showed her the Three Amigos. Anybody seen the Three Amigos?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, that's classic, bro.
She
Classic.
hated, she hated it, dude. She said this is terrible. That's
What?
that, dude. Three Amigos is amazing.
Okay, you didn't grow up watching it though, did you?
No, she hated. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
she's younger. Yeah,
She
she's
got a
younger.
good series right now on Netflix. It's called Murder in the Apartment.
Oh, what?
It's him and
Steve
Martin
Martin?
Short.
Really? Oh, it's like
It-
musicals, right?
it-
Like the musical.
No,
kind?
it's not musical. It's a straight up show.
Oh, really?
Him, Martin Short,
Comedy or
and
drama or what?
both.
Oh, really? Okay.
And Selena Gomez. It's really good.
Okay.
Really
I'll check
good.
it
You
out.
have
I'll check it out because, like I said, I'm a big Steve Martin guy.
He's funny, bro. I was a Martin
Oh,
Short guy.
Martin Short's cool. I like that one character he had that the hair was like what the fuck is it?
Edward Grimley.
Grimley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love that character, man. He was fucking ridiculous.
I
used to watch
I
all
must say.
Huh? Yeah.
I must say.
I'm gonna say, yeah. He's always had his little hands. No, I do. I love Martin Short. Steve Martin was one of my biggest things. I used to love him, dude. He was so good in like what is it? Of course, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Jennifer showed me the Out of Towners. He was fantastic in that. I think he was funny as shit in that.
He's that guy that was gray haired forever.
Forever, dude.
Forever.
He was on Saturday Night Live. He was gray haired
Yeah.
then, man. Yeah, it's just the way
Was it
he's.
Parenthood. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Parenthood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a good. That was
Yeah.
that was one of my favorites.
Arrow through his head.
I haven't seen it yet, but Father of the Bride. Jennifer tells me Father of the Bride is really good. I haven't seen that series yet, but I'll watch that series, Father of the Bride.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you gotta watch your Thanksgiving movies, man. It's Thanksgiving coming up, man. You gotta watch Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore, right? Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Oh yeah, Pauly Shore. You gotta watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's the Thanksgiving movies, man. You gotta watch those.
John Candy.
John Candy's. Oh man, he's a.
Hey, what
legend.
about that
Legend.
dog show? The dog show's on.
Is that
Every
is that-
Thanksgiving,
is-
the
okay,
dog
yeah,
show.
the dog show. It's after the parade, right? After
Yeah.
the parade, and then you get the dog show.
So do you watch the parades? Did y'all watch any of that?
I try.
I don't know.
I try. I try. I like.
Really?
Yeah, I like when they pick them up on the table. You do this to the hindquarters. They go like that. They check it out. Dude, they check it, make sure it's all because it's gotta be it's gotta be perfect, dude. They gotta be perfect. They gotta check all the goods out, right? Is that what they do to them? They pick them up and they pull them by the tail up like this,
Yeah, but what do they do that underside? They
Checking it out, make sure it all work. It's all intact.
there?
It's all there, and it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh, man.
classic, and it's there's no aftermarket parts. You
This
gotta make
dog
sure
is
you know.
missing a ball.
I'm sitting here, like imagining watching the parade and the people that are announcing the parade, and they're like cupping on each other, or
He
whatever.
moved
And it's
over
like,
to the
whoa,
dog
what do you?
show.
Yeah. That's
He moved straight into the dog
you're
show.
talking about the parade.
Dog show.
The dog
We were
show.
talking about
Oh,
parades.
hey,
I was wondering what
I-
they were doing to the floats.
I was thinking about the
Dude,
dog show.
Hold on, you were doing that, and I was like, I've never seen this
I've
parade.
never seen him do that to the dog
I
show.
knew he was talking about
Hey.
I knew he was talking about the dog show, but it didn't make it any less creepy.
I like the dog show, man. It's good. And you know
That's
who?
funny, dude.
You know who hosts the dog show? Jay Peterman. He's always the host. Jay Peterman. He's the host.
Peterman. That's another guy with a good head of gray hair.
Oh, he looks good, man. Good looking guy. He's an old guy, but he's got a good head set of hair. You ever seen Seinfeld?
Yes.
Seinfeld. It was Elaine's boss, Jay Peterman.
Oh yeah, that
the
dude.
Peterman
Yeah.
Peterman catalog. He's the host of the dog show. The Ukanuba dog show? The whatever, yeah.
So, what do y'all? What's the plans for Thanksgiving? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Dude, getting ready, man. Getting ready for that ham, ready for that Cowboys game. That's my thing, man. That's all we do is sit around the TV getting ready for the Cowboys, man.
At y'all's house, or just
That's
like
it.
set up
At
at y'all's
the house. That's it. We set up. The whole family comes to her mom's house because she's
Yeah.
got the big house. So
Okay.
we all sit around the TV and get ready for the Cowboys, man. We get ready.
Eat
We
and
have
watch football.
we eat pigs in the blanket in the morning.
Okay.
We don't get the fancy breakfast like you have.
sausage bread.
We have pigs in the blanket.
Yeah.
a little
Okay.
coffee. Get ready for the Cowboys.
Technically, mine's pigs in a blanket too. If you
Get
think
ready-
about it, you know.
Get ready for them fucking Cowboys, man.
Vinny, what do y'all do?
Listen to mom and dad argue.
that's
There we
perfect.
go.
So yeah.
It's not
Well,
Thanksgiving
why
without that,
why is
right?
this way? And we're just like, I'm grown now. I can leave.
Bring out the poll.
What,
Bring out the poll.
what do you guys do?
You know what? I'm so lucky and grateful every year that we stay local.
Yeah.
And because man, the traffic every year, it's
Mm.
already heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I don't have to travel.
It's getting
you know,
heavier.
We go over to my folks' house and my brothers come
Tamales?
over. Yeah. We do that at Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
Yeah,
That's right. Christmas. Tamales.
But yeah, we look forward to it, but man, I'm glad I stay local and don't
yeah.
travel.
Right now, I don't know if you guys ready. If you haven't gone on and bought your pumpkin pies yet, good luck. No pumpkin pies, man.
Really?
No pumpkin
No?
pies. We've been searching high and low for the pumpkin pies, and
Well, there's a supply chain shortage. I don't know. I'm just saying. that's the
I
excuse on
wouldn't be
everything, right?
surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. But no, there's no pumpkin pies. We've been scouring everywhere.
Luckily,
Go
I have a
check Pie in the
culinary
Sky.
chef in my
Pie in the
family,
Sky?
so
I'll check that out. I'll go
fresh
check it out.
pumpkin pie.
Check it out. Pie in the Sky. Pie in the Sky. Nice
stuff's good.
local. Pie in the Sky.
Yeah.
Nice shout out to
It's in
Pie-
downtown Houston, huh?
Pie in the Sky. There's one right here in Conroe.
One here in Conroe.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'm
on
thinking of
105
something-
over here,
yeah.
near the. I guess it's near the going towards 105. That
They, do-
HEB.
they make all their stuff in house.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure they probably. have
yeah,
some.
they're good people. We used to get their cake balls back in the day. The little cake
$60.
balls, they're good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
$60.
Probably.
We've got
Probably.
so like for us, this is my mom's first Thanksgiving retired. So and they sold all of their stuff and retired to the lake. So we're gonna go up to the lake for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Hang out up there. It's gonna be fun.
Bird on the skis and shit. The turkey on the skis.
No.
Get out, watch a little football, and then get out in the yard
Get them
with
skis,
your
man.
brothers and
Yeah, with the football, man.
throw a
Throw,
little
throw the
football
football
around.
around. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, dude.
absolutely
Nah,
gonna
man,
happen.
that got canceled a long time ago.
What's that?
Throwing footballs in the yard.
Oh, yeah. Nobody does that no more.
You can still be a
It's
man.
been, it's
You
been
can still
6
be a man.
months. It's been 6 months, so we're good. It's
Man, all right. TT break was over. One other thing I wanted to hit on before we left, man,
TT
was
break.
the TT break's over.
Keep it.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to hit on was the Charlie Brown, because we're talking about Charlie Brown to begin with, and to kind of go around full circle and close it out. The reason I brought the Charlie Brown thing to set up and the Charlie Brown platter was because there's been a big you're talking about conspiracy theories. The big conspiracy theory online was that Charles Schultz was a racist and this and that. The guy that created the Peanuts because
Because he was
was it-
really Mexican.
No, no,
'Cause of
'cause
Charlie
what-
Brown.
Franklin, the black character. Franklin, the black character, was by himself on this side of the bed, on this side of the table, and they said that was racist because he was by himself. You know, that's what the new woke generation is saying,
Right.
that he was by himself. But they gave him a rickety ass chair. But the reason why they said that, so I looked into Jennifer and I did a deep dive, and what it was, Schultz's wife said that Franklin didn't have a cork like Peppermint Patty had her cork. They all had corks, right? What's him had his blanket and all that shit. So he didn't really have a cork. So they said, well, they wanted to give him time. They wanted to give him in the limelight. so they gave him they put him on, gave him a chair, and the chair broke and all this shit during this special. But it was so he could get time, so he could get some kind of limelight. But now when people look back on it, like people who are woke look back on it and say, he was outcast because he was by himself on that side of the table.
That sounds like something they would say in retrospect.
Because they're looking through it
now
through a lens
Yeah.
to find something wrong.
Yeah, and it wasn't at that time. It was nothing. It was just they were trying to showcase him. They were trying to showcase him that he was just
Yeah.
part of the crew, man.
Shit, Pigpen was a fucking squatter.
Yeah, he was a squatter. Yeah,
Like
he was dirty as shit.
yeah,
dude.
he was dirty as shit.
He was on. So he was what's it called? God damn, I lost the damn joke in my head. Jesus Christ, I lost the joke. He was what's the thing on L.A. the street? What's it called?
Homeless?
Skid
Skid
He was
Row?
Skid Row, dude. He was Skid Row,
Straight
dude.
Skid Row,
He
bro.
was Skid Row. He was the original Skid Row, man. That's what his name should have been. Skid Row.
Did Pigpen have a name, or was it always
Pigpen.
Pigpen?
It was always
So,
Pigpen.
Does anybody know what Peppermint Patty's real name was? Peppermint Patty. She was the. I'm not trying to be rude, but I think Peppermint Patty had softball equipment in her trunk. She was she would be called. She was kind of butch. She was kind of butch. But do you know her real name?
She wore
What was it?
sandals.
What was it?
Her real name was Priscilla.
Pat?
Priscilla. She was Priscilla, and Marcy, her friend with the glasses.
Yeah.
She always used to call her Sir,
Yes.
and that was just from the comic book, and that was just kind of
Oh,
it just kind
wow.
of carried
Yes,
over from the
sir.
comic book,
Wow.
Sir. But Peppermint Patty because Peppermint Patty was a girl because she was sweet on Charlie Brown. She was always sweet on Charlie Brown.
She
always had
wore
a
like
thing.
Birkenstocks, huh?
Yeah, she had Birkenstocks,
Yes,
dude.
she did. She always wore
yeah.
the sandals.
But she was a gal, but I always thought she was, a little
Played
butch. But that's just
softball?
me. Softball equipment. She liked to play softball. She liked to play a little WNBA. She's
Oh,
locked up in
wow.
Russia now. With
Wow.
what's that?
Wow.
Gainer. What's her name? I forget what her name is. She's in Russia now. She's at a camp and shit now.
Grinder.
Grinder. Yeah, Grinder. Yeah, she's over there now.
Grinding
But,
it out.
Grinder.
She's grinding it out, man.
Oh my god.
She's at a camp now. They put her in like a work camp or some shit. It's like deep now. It's getting serious now.
Busting rocks or
Yeah,
what?
dude, it's getting serious, man. Look at that. Softball equipment, dude. I was right, dude. Softball
look at that,
equipment.
dude.
Oh, look at
She
the
played ball, man.
Birkenstocks,
She had
bro.
the Birkenstocks, dude. But she was always a brash character. She was always interesting. I always liked that character. She was always funny. It was just interesting to see these kids.
And they
it
would
was-
call her Sir.
Sir. She was Sir.
I feel like she was butch before anybody knew what
Oh
butch
yeah,
was.
they
Mhm.
didn't know. But I'm sure now you'd probably get all kinds
So,
of shit for it now.
What about the
Yeah.
piano player? What was his name?
That was
Schroeder.
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 He had the blanket.
Schroeder. No,
Oh, he
Linus.
had the-
Linus
that was
had the
Linus.
blanket.
Linus had the
Hey,
blanket.
Schroeder was my dude, man.
Well,
He was
the
always
music
just
guy.
like,
He just had his head down. He's
Oh, he was just
Yeah,
in it, dude. He was in it.
Hey, this is for me and Johnny. Hey, remember Snoopy on the chopper?
Do I remember it? I have
Yeah.
it on my phone.
That was a camp.
That's
They went to
video.
camp, right? They went to camp.
Hey,
They went to camp.
Snoopy didn't give no
Yeah,
F's.
they went to camp on that one. I remember that one. I remember that one. That was a good episode. That was a
Snoopy would
good. That
just,
was a
like,
good.
Get on. It was him and
Woodstock.
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 Oh, Woodstock, man. Woodstock. I love Woodstock's his little noise, his little chirps. That was his shit, dude. I used to love that guy.
What were all of these food items?
Right here, dude, we had those. I'm not sure they had the parfaits there, but I know the original. There was the popcorn, the jelly beans, the bread, and the pretzel stick. That was the main course. That was the.
Funny.
But it was cool, man. Like I said, Charlie Brown was the shit, man. I love Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
The great. We'll put that clip on the show, dude.
Oh, for
We'll
sure.
put that clip on the show, man. Charlie Brown,
That's funny.
Snoopy on a
Yeah,
chopper.
look at that, dude.
There it is. People are doing it now, dude. It's like on
People are
social
doing it.
media now. It's like on TikTok and shit. People are putting that.
That's like
that
the
thing-
Christmas tree.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
yeah, same shit. Look at that. See, yeah. It's a thing now. It's a trend, man. That people are doing that shit. They call
Hey,
it.
were those actual like jelly beans?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
in the-
yeah, yeah.
Okay, but why do they draw? Why do they draw them like this?
Like
What are-
chodes,
What
little
are
chodes.
these? These
Seriously.
look like sticks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Twigs?
Hey, hey,
Or
Snoopy,
twigs?
hey, Snoopy, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
Snoopy was pissed, dude. When they called him out. They're like, "Who made this, atrocious dish?" And he's all sad, dude. I love that show.
Snoopy, bro.
Snoopy was the shit, man.
Snoopy did-
The
everybody
Red
gets
Baron, the Red Baron. You can't go on with the Red Baron. He was awesome, dude. But yeah, I wanted to throw that in there. That little fun fact with Franklin there. I felt bad because I was like, dude, that guy was accepted, man. They had a diversity,
He had
Charlie had-
Yeezys on.
he probably did. He probably did. He
One
was
side of the
accepted,
table.
man. It was all kids, man. They were all kids. They were having a good time. They were having the Friendsgiving, and it was a good time, man. It was a good time. Other than that, one last thing I wanted to hit on, dude. If you guys haven't seen it yet, Barstool has this cool shit called Rough and Rowdy. Check it out. It's like regular fat dudes
It's
boxing.
crazy, man. It's
Regular
crazy.
heavy dudes or just regular run of the mill guys boxing now,
Yeah.
and it's blowing up, man. I think it's gonna be the next thing. It's the next trend, I'm
What's
sure.
it called?
Rough and Rowdy.
Rough and Rowdy. Rough and Rowdy. You got to check it out, dude. It's insane. I think it's December 19th or something like that, or no, I'm sorry, December something. And they're gonna be the next big fight, and I gotta check it out. I'm gonna watch it, dude. I gotta buy that. Dude.
Just watch highlights from
Oh, yeah.
previous
Yeah,
fights and
yeah.
watch their interviews. It's
It's a
entertainment.
whole even
Entertainment.
Portnoy is on there. He's one of the announcers and shit.
Portnoy.
Yeah, he's one of the announcers. It's you gotta check it out, dude. It's insane, dude. It's something that I've it caught my eye. I was like, holy shit, I gotta watch that. And then also too, another thing that is getting big is slap fights. I don't know if you've seen those things, those slap fights. Those
Yeah,
are those
that's
are
been blowing up.
Tortilla
dude.
slap fights.
those are I've seen those too, man. Those are we need to do that here.
Hey,
Oh
we
my
should do it.
God.
Have you seen the deal where they handcuff each other under the table and you just fight from the top?
God,
Oh,
look at
what?
that.
That's a thing too.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
So it's like a boxing match, but you're
Handcuffed.
Handcuffed under the table.
Holy shit, dude.
and to each other, and
Back and
you
forth.
fight over.
You
the
just
table.
go to town.
What's next?
What's next, man?
What's next?
What's next is
Hey, is it true that that the Paul brothers are starting a fighting organization?
oh, are they? I hadn't heard about that one just yet.
Well, one's boxing and one's wrestling. So
Well, so the rumor was that if Anderson Silva, quote unquote, lost to Jake Paul,
Yeah.
which he did.
then the bet was that if he lost, he was supposed to be the president of operations
Really?
for Jake Paul's fighting
No shit.
company or whatever. And so they're supposed to be starting like a competitor to the UFC or whatever. That
Really?
Jake Paul.
I feel
and-
like he
Because
needs
Jake
to do
Paul
something.
has beef with the UFC.
Well,
Yeah.
Jake
Yeah.
Paul needs to do something because the mystique of the Jake Paul fights is
Kinda-
going away.
Kind of
Because
going away.
at first it was, oh, you're a YouTube guy fighting a fighter. Now it's actually like, well, Jake Paul's kind of a fighter now.
Hey,
Yeah, for
And
sure.
so
dude is-
now he's
hey,
just fighting washed up
Yeah.
UFC
Yeah,
dudes.
right.
Hey,
So
Yeah.
I don't. I'll
Kinda
be
losing
honest
on
with
away.
you.
I
I'll
agree.
be honest
Yeah.
with you. I don't put a lot of weight into his fights.
No, me neither.
But if you
Yeah.
look at this dude, he's massive.
Oh, he's got
Oh, he's a fighter
yeah,
now.
he's
Like,
got the body.
He has a
He's trained
massive
body.
He's
physique.
trained enough
Yeah.
and he's done
Yeah,
this
yeah.
enough. I mean,
I'd
he's
like to see him in a real
he's
fight.
actually a
Okay, so,
fighter.
like both of those guys, like I got mad respect for Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He's in my world, right? This dude, like okay, we have celebrities that come in and do their little shit or whatever,
Mhm.
but him and what's Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, those dudes can go if
Yeah.
they're putting you on a main event card. Like you're doing your fucking homework. Like
Yeah.
like you're actually training. That goes back to the problem child, like you were saying. Like he's putting in his fucking work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
He's
you
a
can't-
fighter now.
Don't doubt that
Yeah,
dude.
he's a
It's weird.
fighter.
But like I know it's come up to like, okay, let him fight a real boxer
Right.
Yeah.
because
I mean,
he called out Alvarez.
Hey,
Yeah.
but when he lit up Tyrone Woodley,
Mhm.
a lot of people tried to pretend like that was like a fake knockout or whatever. But if you watch that actual, like, if
Oh.
you
Oh,
watch
yeah,
him,
yeah,
actually,
he
he,
connected.
he knocked the guy
connected,
out.
yeah.
he
Oh,
hit
connected.
him so hard, dude.
What's the next guy? Right? That real attractive, high, brown looking character. That's who's in the fight next. What's the name? I can't remember his name. Not Tate. It's not that guy. It's the other one. It's the actual boxer. He called him out and told him to come into the ring. He called
Didn't
him
he
out.
fight Tate already?
No,
No, it
not
was
yet,
Tate.
no.
It was Tate.
Is that they haven't called about it was recently the fighter that was in the ring was calling. I don't know which one is it. Jake was it Jake?
It's Jake.
Jake. He's
Yeah.
calling him to the ring, and he wouldn't come into the ring. He was saying, "You come into my ring. You come into my ring. I'm not coming to you. You coming to me. I'm right here, right now. I just won. You come to me." It was
It
a
was
big.
Tate,
It
right?
was a big. No, it was. I
I
can't
don't
remember
know.
his name.
I didn't see
Shit.
that.
Uh,
Is it Fury? that
Fury.
He's trying to
Fury.
fight. Yeah.
Fury.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right,
Tyson
Fury.
Fury?
Yeah, he wants to fight Tyson
yeah,
Fury.
Fury was like, "Dude, I'm right here. Come in the ring. Right, let's go right now, man. I just finished the fight. I'll do it. I'll go with you right now, man." And he didn't want to, So
That's a whole different class, though, man. You got to put classes into it.
it was a
Dude,
No, it's
I
a young
just-
kid. It's a young kid. It wasn't
I
that one.
want to
It was
see
Fury.
him fight someone
young
that's
guy.
the
And I
same
think
size.
the world,
that's like in
the
their
world
prime.
wants to see him fight somebody because I mean,
Like
Anderson,
an Alvarez?
Anderson Silva was a bad man. But
back in the day, yeah.
but
Ground game wise, not stand up game.
true. but he fought. You know,
I mean, he was a kickboxer, but he's not gonna have the hands of like a
Right.
professional boxer.
Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury, I think is one that was calling him out.
Tyson Fury.
Tommy Fury was one of those.
Oh, I don't know what
Young
Tommy
cat.
Fury.
Yeah,
I know
he's the
Tommy
one-
Gunn from back in the
Tommy,
80s.
Tommy Gunn, he had AIDS.
he died, man.
He had AIDS.
But
AIDS.
like no,
Complete
straight up,
denial.
if you go against an Alvarez, dude, no
Yeah.
chance in hell.
There's
No
way.
chance in hell.
No way.
No.
No way.
Like-
even when I'll be honest with you, maybe even now, if he goes up against like even one of the Diaz brothers, I don't think he would. I don't think he
Oh,
would
no.
win.
Nick,
Nate's
Nate,
a
yeah,
fucking.
Nate.
We all
Nate's a-
agree
Nate
that,
wants to
fight him.
Nate's a fucking nut job, dude.
Can we
Yeah,
all agree
sure.
that Conor McGregor needs to go away?
He's had his
He,
time.
he kind of already
He's had his
has.
time. He's
He's
had his
still
time.
in the top 5.
He's gonna fight.
he's still-
They're gonna
he's-
fight.
He's still a top 5 contender.
did he
They still
did
have him
he,
listed as
put
a
weight
top
on?
5 contender.
Wait on.
There's a bunch of photoshopped pictures.
That's what it
of
is.
him.
Photoshopped. Okay.
A huge amount of Photoshop photos that everyone was sharing that says he weighs
Like
260 and all
yeah,
this
yeah.
all this
No
crazy
way. His
stuff.
body won't hold that.
No.
His frame wouldn't hold that.
No, it's a bunch of hype.
Yeah.
But
I want
a
to
hype
see
machine.
I want to see Jake Paul fight someone his size in their prime. Because I genuinely want to see, is he as good as he looks like?
how
he
big
should
is
be?
that cat? How big is he?
2-ish.
He's a
Two,
size
two,
dude, right?
230?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
He-
big.
He has a heavy hand, is what it
He's
is.
big.
He has a heavy hand. If you catch that hand, then you're done. But if you're a skilled fighter, you're not going to catch the hand, right?
And it makes me think like someone
a
like
puncher always
Anderson-
has a chance, right? The
Mm-hmm.
It
puncher
makes me
always has
think
a
that
chance.
like somebody like Anderson Silva, who made his money on being so fast. I mean, just one of the fastest people, and all of a sudden he's like nothing, but they're like buddy before and buddy after, and he lost the bet, quote unquote. So now he's got to be the president or whatever. It's like, okay, this was set up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I believe in what Jake Paul is trying to do. I just got to see him do something against somebody in their prime, because I think he actually could be a really good boxer. I don't know. I don't know if he
But
is or not.
he's guarding himself from a loss. He's a businessman too, right? So he's not going to do that yet.
Maybe he's just trying to pad his record, I guess. I don't know.
So they're just trying to give him wins or losses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's social media?
Conor McGregor.
He got on the gas.
Dude, if I will say this, he does have the personality that if he legitimately wanted to make an actual comeback, I think he could, because he's so obsessed to the point where I think he would do what it took to
I think his weakness is that he don't have any legs.
The problem
Yeah.
with the problem with any guy getting that big in that game, if he actually were to get
He
that
can't
big,
move.
and your arms don't get any longer,
Yeah. He
you
can't
just
move.
get heavier.
Yeah, you're just bigger.
You're going to go into a ring with a guy now that can punch you.
Yeah.
And you can't touch this.
his
That's that
issue
T-Rex issue, right?
His
yeah, it's
issue
a
in his
T-Rex
last-
issue.
his issue in his last couple of fights was his cardio
Yeah,
and his
when-
endurance.
You put
If
that
If
weight
he's
on.
getting- exactly. If he's
Worse.
getting that big,
Yeah.
if he's getting
We're not
that
gonna be able to
big,
move.
I promise you, his endurance and stamina is not getting any better.
No,
His
It's
gas
not
tank isn't
getting any
gonna,
better.
his gas tank's gonna be just like half.
Yeah. And it's
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
A round and a half, maybe.
He's a social media star.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he is.
Oh yeah.
He has a mouthpiece.
I mean, he's
Whiskey.
ripped though.
He
He's
totally
ripped.
has a mouthpiece.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
knows how to fucking
Oh, yeah,
sell a
he's
fight.
a salesman. He's a salesman, dude.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I love that. And I love that about him.
How
That's
tall?
what-
How tall do you think he is?
5'9".
He's like
5'9".
5'9", 5'8".
Little
Yeah.
guy. I mean, not a little guy, but he's shorter. You know.
Hey man.
Hey.
Hey man.
We get that bomb here in a minute.
Hey, you know what I like about this guy is he talks so much trash,
Yeah.
and that's how he's made his money.
Yeah.
That's how he's
Oh,
like.
troll.
That's how he's.
There's a pro wrestler in the building.
That's how.
That's what we get paid on is
trash talk.
trash
Hey.
talk.
But that's how he's positioned himself.
Yeah.
But what's awesome about this guy is, he genuinely is a family man,
Oh yeah.
and he cares so much about his family, and he talks. I mean, he's always posting pictures with his
Oh, yeah,
family,
his
and
kids and whatnot.
and it's like he's the first person that will come out and say, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to be with my family, or I'm not going to do this because I'm going to be with my wife, or
I
I'm
don't
not
like
going to do this.
him.
I'm going to be with my kid.
I choose him as my villain. I don't
It's
like
my
him.
villain.
But you need
Uh,
that. Like
yeah.
the
That's
UFC
fine.
does
Yeah.
need that.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
that's where they're lacking is because you did have your Tito Ortizes, your
Yeah, yeah.
Icemans,
Yep.
you had your
Yeah.
you know, your main
lo-
guys.
I loved Chuck Liddell,
Oh,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I loved
Yeah, yeah.
Chuck
They
Liddell.
were
He was one of my
characters.
heroes. He was one of the hero guys
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Total characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
you knew what they were about.
yeah, it was good versus evil. It was Chuck Liddell versus Randy Couture and
Or Tito
uh,
Ortiz.
or Tito
uh,
Ortiz. And,
Rampage was my guy. Rampage.
Rampage Jackson, like-
Rampage Jackson.
Hey, that Tito's got a head on him, doesn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
It goes like that. It's like a, it's like
Yeah,
a bullet. It's
center
like a
block.
bullet. It's like
Yeah.
a bullet. It's like a bullet. It was
That's
like
a heck of a
bullet.
head on
But
a
the
man
UFC
right
doesn't
there.
have that anymore.
Yeah.
They don't.
Who is the bad guy?
We don't know.
in UFC
Uh,
now.
I don't know.
I don't
Nate,
know, dude.
Nick,
like-
Nate.
No,
Nick-
they're
I
done.
like
now. They're done.
and then another big thing. The next big thing is that Patty kid. The Patty.
Oh, Patty. Yeah, I've
He's
seen
the-
that
he's the
guy.
next big thing.
I've seen his hair.
Oh, O'Malley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
O'Malley.
O'Malley's
I've
gonna
seen
be
his
he's gonna be
hair.
the bad
Next
guy.
big-
Yeah.
he's the next.
He's
big
gonna be
thing.
the bad
Yeah.
guy.
He's the next big thing. I think. Just like
He's good too.
yeah, for sure. I agree. Goddamn, man. Where do we go? We went in a couple hours here, huh?
Oh,
Oh, man.
we could.
Go-
Hey, I
almost
can-
we
I
went
can
2
still keep
hours, man.
going, man. I
Let's
can
say-
still keep going. I got gas
I
in
can
the tank.
roll, dude. I
I
got,
got gas in the tank.
We're rocking and rolling, man. What else was I gonna hit on, dude? I was gonna hit on hit the Charlie Brown thing. Dude, there's a movie that I watched, dude. Have you seen it yet? It's called what's it called? Darling? What? Don't worry, darling. It's your girl directed it and made and wrote it, I think. Olivia Wilde. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't. But I'm going to now.
Dude, it's a good movie, dude. It's a
Going
good
to
movie.
now.
It's a really good. Have you seen the
Olivia
guys
Wilde.
at?
I have not.
Oh,
She's a hot chick for
She's
having a 5 head.
beautiful. dude.
We're having a five head.
Yeah, she's got a 5
It's
head,
big, it's big.
but she's
She's
still
the
hot.
she's the hottest person I've ever seen in person. I promise you. Promise you.
Does she have a 5 head?
Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
I like her
Still
nose.
looks
She's
good.
got a good
So
nose.
beautiful.
Sandra Bullock's got a good nose.
Sandra Bullock.
She's got a great nose.
I've seen her at Austin Speed Shop
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Back when she was
Oh,
dating.
when she was dating Jesse.
Really?
Yeah.
What was she? She was smaller,
She's
like small frame.
bro.
Small frame.
Yeah, and she was gorgeous.
I know she was attractive. I liked her face, but I know she was thin. I figured she was thin. The girl that was the
Yeah,
lead
she's
character, the lead character in that movie. Now that girl was attractive.
Ooh. Say, Red. Hey, Red. Hey.
Yeah. The lead girl in that movie was extremely attractive. I thought she was extremely attractive, and it's gonna be. I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, but if you do watch it, it was very. It was not that it was woke. It wasn't woke. It was just the thing. It was just like it was. So what it was like it took place in the time frame of like the 50s and 60s, which I enjoyed the cars and all that shit. And you
Yeah.
would love it, Vinny, the
Oh, for
cars and all that
sure.
shit. The time frame and all that shit. But the thing was the whole. Not to spoiler alert it, but the whole thing about it was when it came to a head, it was like women. This particular that she wanted to go back to because she was. It was kind of well, I don't want. Yeah. It was kind of a Matrix kind of thing, but I don't want to ruin it. But check it out, dude. It's a good movie. And then another thing that I watched, a throwback movie to watch, for everybody in the room if you want to watch it. A Few Good Men. A Few Good. Dude, holy
That's
shit!
a good
dude.
show.
Holy shit! I hadn't watched it in forever, dude. And I went back and watched it. Me and Jennifer watched it. She watched it for the first time, and holy shit!
What year does that take place?
Which one?
Few Good Men.
90s? No, 90s.
No, I mean, like, what year does it take place in the movie?
It was
It was 90s.
It was the 90s?
It was
It was
90s.
a
90s.
Early 90s.
it was
It was the Braves.
it was
the
a
Braves were big.
present day movie.
Yeah, because the Braves were
Early
big.
90s.
'Cause
Yeah.
He was watching. He was a Braves fan, so he was 92.
Hey, you can't handle the truth.
You can't, dude. Jack was a douche, man. Jack was a
Bro,
dick in that
hey,
movie.
you know how many Chopper movies Jack Nicholson made? Oh my God!
Jack was fantastic.
Can't handle the truth.
Oh, dude. Oh, Trent. Did you watch Nope?
I want to.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
streaming
okay,
somewhere?
Okay. No.
Not yet.
No, it was terrible. I thought it was terrible.
Is it streaming somewhere?
It's terrible.
That's about the UFO, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. I hated it. It's all. I watched it for an hour. I'm out.
You turned it off?
Really, bro?
Terrible.
Really? Like
Did you
you
watch it all?
like? No, I haven't
I've
seen
never,
it yet. I
I've
wanted to
never
see
even
it.
heard you
Terrible.
turn off a movie.
That one I did. It was bad. It was rough, dude.
What was bad about it?
It went nowhere. For an hour, it didn't go anywhere, and it was
No
just.
storyline, no nothing.
It was. I mean, I don't know. I think it was just. Because I like. I dig sci. I love sci-fi. I like
Same,
sci-fi
same,
movies.
same,
I'm
same.
okay with it. But this one was just like going nowhere. It was bad. I can't. You got to check it out. If you have a time, check out Nope.
Okay.
And another thing, there was I
Is
chalk
that,
it.
is that Keen or Peel that makes that?
Peele.
Peele.
Jordan Peele.
And another reason I say nope is 3 hours. So nope to that.
Nope,
3 hour,
nope to
3
that.
hour long movies.
For
3 hour
sure.
long movie, I can't do it.
Yeah, you
do
can't. You can't turn a 3-hour movie off after
Long,
1
dude.
hour.
1
though.
hour? I mean, how much more can you do? I mean, Jesus Christ.
You're investing in 3 hours to watch it to begin with.
No, dude.
Hey,
If it can't
No.
get if it can't get juicy in an hour,
It wouldn't be 3 hours if
No
it gets juicy in an hour.
storyline. No storyline.
That's
Just
bad.
that's
slow.
just my opinion. That's my like
If-
Trent
if-
says, my unpopular opinion. I'm out.
Don't
out.
take 3 hours of my time if you're only going to entertain me for
For
45 minutes.
Fair. That's
Exactly.
fair. That's fair.
Sure.
Exactly
That's
right.
fair.
It's exactly right.
Hey, did
For
you guys
sure.
watch Barbarian?
I did. I loved it.
Did you like it?
I
I
loved
thought
it.
I thought it was creepy. It was
I liked
it was pretty
What's that
creepy.
on?
Yeah, yeah.
Barbarian. It's on Hulu? No,
HBO.
HBO Max.
Okay.
Check
HBO.
it out.
So-
Barbarian.
So I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but it's essentially this storyline of this chick shows up to this Airbnb
Mhm.
and somebody's already there, and she's like, well, what do I do about this or whatever, and they were like, well, we can share it or whatever, and so it sets up sort of like a bait and switch sort of situation or
You
whatever.
gotta check it.
I'm not
Watch
gonna
it.
say
If you
you're
like-
not
anything else
killing
about
me
it,
with
but
this
you
right
like
now.
horror and shit like
It's,
that.
Hey, bro. Interview with
good.
the Vampire on AMC.
I love it, dude. It's a classic.
Oh my god.
Classic.
That's a movie though. The show
Oh, the
is
show, okay.
ridiculous.
Oh, I haven't
Because,
watched
like
it. I
the
haven't watched that
actual
yet.
show.
There's a show.
There's a show
I haven't
on
watched that yet.
AMC.
I haven't watched
Interview
that
with the
yet.
Vampire.
What?
I was a fan
The
of
movie was
the
killer.
movie was killer.
Yeah.
But the show
Better.
actually, like, okay, we all know in Louisiana about that time,
Yeah.
Creole,
Louisiana.
right?
Louisiana, but yeah.
So
anyway.
like they actually use Creole characters.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So and Lestat and all those, hey, you gotta watch it. I'm not
We'll
even
check it
gonna
out. We'll
say
check it out.
anymore.
We'll check it out.
The
We'll check it
movie
out.
was
We'll
awesome.
check it out. We'll watch it because Jennifer's into that.
Mm.
We're into that.
You saw
Interview with the
Barbarian though?
Vampire.
Oh, I loved it. I liked it, dude. The lady, she was creepy.
There's
It's
some
creepy.
there's some twists
It's
to it.
it was creepy.
There's some
It was
twists.
creepy. And then I like what's his name? That character, the guy. What's his name? Justin Long.
Oh, that
Yes.
dude.
I love Justin
Yes.
Long. I love Justin Long.
Justin Long was in Dodgeball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
love him.
the lead character
Full
in
circle,
Dodgeball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Which one?
Justin Long.
He was the
Jeepers
the lead character.
Creepers.
The young guy.
Jeepers
oh, the
Creepers.
young guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Jeepers
yeah.
Creepers.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers.
Dodgeball.
I forgot he was in
Yep,
Jeepers
yep,
Creepers.
yep.
Yeah.
He did good in that, man. He did really well.
So he's a secondary lead in Barbarian.
Barbarian. Check it out, man, dude. It's really good. Like I said, I liked it. Because I usually don't like
Good
the new.
movie.
I usually don't like the new
I
horror
watched
movies.
I literally watched it today, actually.
It's good. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm trying to think what else. So something I was going to ask you. Yeah, I thought we had talked about you watching Nope, but if not,
I didn't know where to watch it. I didn't know where you could stream it from.
yeah, HBO Max. It was bad, dude. I didn't like
I
it.
tried.
Try it out. Try it out though.
Hey, full circle. Here we go. I tried to watch it today. I tried to find it today, and I couldn't find it, so I watched Barbarian instead.
Watch if you find it. Check out Nope. See what you tell me what you think, man.
I mean, it sounds like I did a good job by choosing Barbarian over
Yeah.
over Nope.
But yeah, like I said, nothing against that guy. I mean, he's a funny guy. Like I said, I just didn't find any of his movies interesting. Like I said, just because I know that there's usually a message behind it, and I don't care for that when there's a message. Don't push an agenda. Just
Yeah.
make a movie. Just make a movie. Just
What like
entertain me.
is there anything specific about it that you didn't like?
You know what it was? It was that thing where the characters are terrible. Like the lead character, and it has nothing to do with the color. I don't give a shit who the color is. I don't. You can take that out of it. Take their black characters, but just the lead character is just very boring. And then his sister, his sibling, is annoying as shit. And it's just not appealing to the senses.
One of the
And,
characters was in Black Panther.
the guy,
The chick.
the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
She was one of the
She-
sisters,
And she
in,
did the same thing in Black Panther.
Black Panther.
she's annoying as shit.
She was just boring.
There you go.
Do you like any of Jordan Peele's other stuff?
I know that we talked about
What did he? The other one that he did was
Us was good.
I haven't seen that one, but I know he
Um,
did the Candyman shit.
Did he do Candyman?
Yeah,
The-
he
the
did the
reboot?
Candyman. Yeah, he did the Candyman. My issue with Candyman, everything about it was great, except for they pushed a really hard
See, 'cause
like
it-
anti-cop.
Because
agenda.
the original was like
agenda.
the original
You're
was
talking
like
about
That's
agendas.
that
the,
agenda
ori-
stuff.
the original was like that. So I was like, it's like
Yeah.
don't do that. Just
Yeah.
just
Hey,
scare
like,
me. Just scare me.
There was some very scary parts where like, are you gonna watch it?
I'll watch it.
Okay,
I'll try it.
I'm
I'll try it.
I'm not
I'll
gonna
try it.
spoil it then, but
Uh,
there's a couple of things. I'll tell you. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you watch it. There's a spot where the camera pans out from this high rise building, and you see something happening like right before the camera changes or whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty creepy. It's I think it's a good watch. That one is actually not my favorite Jordan Peele movie. My favorite Jordan Peele movie is Get Out. Get Out was really good. It was a unique story and not something that was like recycled from something else.
Right.
It was a unique story, and it was it you can watch it from the lens of, oh, they're pushing a anti-white agenda, or you can just watch it from the story from the perspective of that fits the narrative of the story they're trying to tell. And then if you watch it without trying to pick something out of it or whatever, it's a good movie, and it's something that's fresh and unique. And I thought that it was worth a watch.
Okay, well, I'll give it. Like I said,
Get Out. That's
I'll
probably
give
his
that one a
best
shot because I knew that was one. There was one that we knew about that we hadn't tried yet. So
Yeah.
I'll give that one a shot.
Hey Keith, let me tell you this right now.
Go ahead.
I would love for you guys to have me back, man. I got so much stuff that I can say.
no,
Like it's insane. Like
and-
we can go on to
no.
Disney. We can go on to
no.
like all kinds of stuff.
No, and like I said, you can always, here we cut loose and you can say what you want. It doesn't matter. We don't. There's no filter here. No, you can do whatever you want here. We can talk whatever about we want. And we bullshit. We talk, and everybody knows. All our listeners know that when we say things, we don't mean it's just for a punchline or it's just for just shits and giggles. It's not.
I really.
Everybody knows that we're not
having
serious.
me here.
No, it was fun, dude. It's a good time, man.
Like, dude, hey, whenever you're ready, you call up Zukko, and I'll be here. I will be here.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Tell
so
me more.
The
tell
weather
me more.
is getting good.
Yeah.
And there's something that we kind of put on hold.
Uh-oh.
The Evil Knievel
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
I was
Go
just
jump.
thinking about that.
God damn it. God damn it, dude.
I was just thinking about
the
that.
weather is good. It was blazing hot when we first started talking about
Yeah.
this. So the Evil Knievel stunt cycles.
Yeah.
So I bought one,
We gotta do something.
brand new one,
We gotta jump something.
and we need to jump something. We got to set up
Hey,
a jump.
jump.
You know, at
Yeah.
We'll jump the
Born
Cadillac.
Free.
Yeah.
right next to the cabin where we were at,
Mhm.
that trailer that you saw right next to us,
Uh-huh.
that was an Evil Knievel trailer, an original.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm an Evil Knievel nostalgia. I follow a couple of pages that show all the Evil Knievel stuff. So
We gotta do it, man.
there's a guy out there on Instagram, and we've shared these
Mhm.
these videos that he sets up these elaborate jumps with the stunt cycle. I mean, off a 2-story building, down a ramp, he sets it all up. But I think that I think we can do something pretty
Gotta do
big.
something. Christmas time. Maybe something for the Christmas time.
Yeah.
Maybe do something with some.
Jump. We're gonna jump something.
Maybe we do Elf on.
You're
a Shelf
gonna
or
jump
something.
something?
No, we're gonna jump.
Oh,
something
okay,
with
okay.
with this cycle. We're gonna jump
Yeah.
something.
We're gonna jump something. Cool. We'll do it.
We can't let that slip through the cracks.
No, we can't. We gotta get it done. We
gotta-
gotta get it done. We gotta
I
get.
was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna keep working on that chicken, that canned chicken. I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep diving for it, and I want it.
You can bail on it as far
I
as
want
I'm
it.
concerned.
I gotta have it, dude. I'm beyond like. I gotta have it, dude. My interest is like way up there on that. You ever seen that, Vinny?
Oh,
It's
Can-
chicken in a
canned
can.
chicken
It's a
Yeah,
whole
chicken in a
whole
can.
chicken in a can,
It's
bones and
amazing.
all.
Bones and all.
mashed in the chicken,
And it's got
like
this.
in a
It's
can.
got this gnarly ass burlacious juice in it, dude. It's
It's not
amazing.
juice.
It's
It's
juice.
jelly, and
and
that makes it worse.
There it is. A whole chicken in a can.
Oh no! Find it outside of the can though. Hold on.
Right there. There it is.
Oh my god!
We gotta eat
Gross.
it. And it's ready. It's cooked. It's cooked, and you can eat it.
Gross.
Yeah. We gotta eat it, dude. We
Dude.
gotta try it. I'm trying to get it.
It probably tastes like I don't know, Jello.
Yeah.
Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Look at that, dude. It's amazing. The beauty.
That looks so bad.
The beauty is amazing. The beauty.
The gelatin taste.
yeah.
Very gelatin.
So we gotta do that, man. But man, this is like I said. I know, like Vinny said, we could keep going, dude. We got so much shit to talk about. We could keep going.
I'll have to have you back, man.
Yeah, dude. We gotta do it
Have
again,
you
Vinny.
back.
We gotta do it again,
Let
man.
me know.
Yeah, for sure, man. Man, we've been doing this. Like I said, couple hours now. I'm excited about this. Good content. We were bullshitting.
Anything else
Thanksgiving,
before
man.
You, before
No,
we
it's,
head
it's
out?
Thanksgiving time, and all I want to say is thanks again to Brandon G. Bomb.
Yeah.
Brandon, Thank you so much for this, man. Give Brandon a follow.
We're gonna give some away, right?
Yeah, we're gonna give some away. Follow us on the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter page, but mainly the Instagram because that's where we go most of the time is Instagram.
If you don't
Follow
have
us.
an Instagram handle, then go and add one, and then add us on Instagram.
Yeah.
We'll do some drawings from our followers and see if we can give some of these away.
Yeah, for sure. And then another thing is that we did a thing. Just I don't want to forget about to push this is that we did this thing. I had a poll on Instagram on the Instagram stories. We had Sweden did in their movie theater. Sweden did beds. You could instead of doing chair, you could do beds in Sweden. Like at the movie theater, you could reserve a bed. And I asked our listeners, I asked them,
What the hell?
I asked them if they approved of the bed or not, the chairs, and everybody said, "Fuck the bed. We want to sit in a chair and watch a movie, dude. If we want a bed, I'll stay at home and bang and shit."
Netflix and chill. That's what
that's for. Yeah,
bro.
you don't need the fucking movie
You don't
theater.
need
So
no
yeah,
movie theater.
so it was great.
Let's give one away right now.
Yeah.
That's the second time I've knocked him over, by the way.
Dude,
Let's give one away right
Body,
now.
bro.
You got
That's
time to
body.
body.
If you're watching this on YouTube, comment below, and tell us what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is.
Yeah.
And the first comment that tells us what their Thanksgiving dish is,
We'll send you one.
we'll send you a bottle of
Send you a bottle.
of
And the hot
52 hot
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah.
Stuffing.
Can you describe the Ruckus hot sauce? Thank you, Brandon G. Bomb against. Follow Brandon. He's at oh Jesus Christ, I forgot how it was. It was hold
You
on.
gotta be specific.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. It's bomb _ sauce _ company, and give them a follow, man. Give Brandon a follow, man. Give him a follow, like his stuff, and he's a good guy. He's an amazing guy. He's very much into the he's a very punk rock guy. Follow his band too, the Bar Rats. Give them a follow to the Bar Rats. So
He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Anything else before we go, Johnny?
That's it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
man.
and
Absolutely.
yeah.
Episode 35.
Yeah, in
Vinny?
the books, man.
Vinny,
Hey,
how we follow Vinny?
Yeah.
How do
Vinny,
we follow you,
how do we
Vinny?
follow you on?
How do we follow you on
socials?
Instagram or the socials?
Big Bad Vinnie Zukko on Instagram. So it's big _ bad _ Zukko on Instagram. And if you're in the area, hey, follow me. Come check out my shows. I really, really appreciate you guys having me out. I would love to be a regular on this show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because I got plenty of stuff that I could talk about.
He's got conspiracies.
Yeah, for sure.
Conspiracies. For sure.
There's 10 underneath my hat.
Hey, I'll have to get my tin hat off the wall.
Oh,
That's my tin foil hat right there.
I keep the 10 underneath the hat, so
His hat's
you can't
aligned
see it.
with-
But hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate
Thank you, Vinny,
it.
for your time, brother.
You guys are awesome.
Oh yeah, brother.
But happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Right
Very
on, man.
cool.
Do it.
That's Vinnie Zukko, episode 35. This has been the 52 podcast. We'll check you next time. Adios.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.